Did you hear the wrap-up show? Ronnie accused you of being in love with me. Did you hear that?
What's new about that?
Those accusations have been leveled before.
Let me see. I'll find that real quick if I can remember what of the million pages. Gary, what of all these million pages, where is the wrap-up?
Gary, page 2, far right column.
Robin, Gary, page 2, far right column. Let me see. Yeah, Ronnie thinks Lisa's in love with Howard here.
Just like Lisa's she's like totally in love with Howard. It's so obvious. She stands there and she gawks at that monitor and makes comments how great he is and how beautiful his eyes are and he's got the greatest feet and all this kind of crap.
I didn't know that.
She likes Artie. That's horse. Maybe if she was like a team player and she would come clean with a lot of her like the last time she got laid and stuff like that, or how many guys she's been out with, or does she go out with guys, or what the deal is with her. I mean, and maybe if she did ask me about that story, maybe I would be more agreeable to do something with her. But to me, she's not a team player. She plays with the team when she wants to. That's it. She never answers anything. It's always like she'll walk away, and then when she doesn't get her way, she pouts, and she walks out of the room and she gets all pouty. You know, be part of the team if you want to be on the. You know, if you want to do the deal, be part of the team.
Well, what about the first part of that statement? Do you want to come clean and tell everyone that you're in love with me? Is that true?
I'm not in love with you. I just think you're terrific.
You like me.
I like you.
Right.
I think
so
you're
Ronnie's out of line.
Great boss.
Right.
I think you're very fair with people.
So,
I respect your success.
Thank you. So Ronnie is out of line on this. You could be in love with Artie and still respect me.
Wait a second. Here's a bigger question. Lisa, if Howard were single and he asked you out, would you go out with him?
If I was working here, no. No.
Well, you said you'd go out with Artie.
So she quit.
But it's a Howard Stern show.
You would go out with me just because we work together?
Oh, that's a tough one. It's not bullshit.
Why won't you go out with me?
I can't even go there. I can't even.
Okay, all right.
What do you mean you can't go there? What, just because we work together? That's going to stop you from having love with me? One shot at happiness?
If you had a twin, I would date them.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
What?
So what? A lot of people at work date. That's how people meet.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, they say it's not great because you see each other every day. But
and if it doesn't work out, it could be a nightmare.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we get permission from Mel.
You'd have to go and write that letter.
I'd have to go, Mel, I need to date Lisa G. Do I have your blessing?
Well, like Robin's dating Jim, everything's working out.
And Mel would say,
the same family.
Yeah.
Mel would say, who's Lisa G?
Okay, yeah.
You want to date her? Go
Date
ahead.
anybody you want.
Okay, yes, then.
You would go out with me. Where would we go? Where would you take me on a date?
From her bedroom.
Are you a good date? Are you a good date?
I'm a terrific date. I think I'm a great date. I'm interesting. I'm handsome.
What do you do on a first date?
Yeah. Like, where'd you take
changed
that?
Conversation.
No, what do I do? I said the handsome thing sarcastically. I changed all the mirrors in my house because I look so ugly. I swear to God, I covered them up.
What do you mean?
I just look terrible. But the thing is, I would take you. I would do what I always do with a woman. I would take you to dinner.
Do you actually go out on the first date? I thought
Sure.
your move was to have the first date at your apartment.
That's when I was kind of on the down low. You know,
I see.
I was recently single and I could play that
Yeah,
card.
you never got past that point. You met Beth.
Yeah. And David Spade had a good move. Like, he says to a girl, I can't take you out because, you know what, it'll be reported in the paper that we're going out and won't give a chance for our relationship to develop. Let's meet over at my place. Yeah. So, like, Lisa and I would have to have a couple of dates at my apartment first. Like 10 dates.
At least.
Where, you know.
Where she slept
10,
over.
right? It's hard for you to date.
Once my peni goes in the vagina, then maybe then we could start talking about going out together. You know, but I think we'd have to get over that.
Really?
So where did you and Beth go? Did you sneak around to restaurants and stuff?
We went out. We went to restaurants and things.
No, but the first time you met, you met out.
Yes, we met at a restaurant, but then we stayed in.
And then you stayed in.
Right, much to my form. You know, we stayed in, and then we started to go out, and she thought I was paranoid. And the next thing I knew, I had photographers hanging out of my hotel room in Hawaii, taking pictures of me. God knows doing what.
Nice to see you guys jogging when no one else really knew.
You knew.
I knew, but I didn't say anything.
You guys jogged?
I used to go to the gym right by where you live, And I used to see the two of you walking up to Central Park to go for a run. I was
you go.
right behind you.
Hello,
Never
stalker.
said
You introduced running into the relationship very early on, huh?
And you had matching bandanas.
She used to. I don't think that was by design. She used to run, and she didn't run in the park. And I was showing her how to run in the park. I said, I think it's a great experience. She'll run in the park, and that was it. So I am a good date. I go running with you.
You're like a...
We're perfect for each other.
But you got to me almost every day if I'm going to be interested. That's the thing, Lisa. That's a major thing with me. I got to get laid a lot.
Yeah.
I jerked off
Is
last
that
night.
objectionable to you?
No. I mean, you.
I mean, you got to really
She's not saying
put out.
no.
You'd have to put out if we were a couple. I mean, once a day.
Wow.
You know, it's not so horrible. You get it over with. Try get it over with early, and then go enjoy the rest of your day.
Get it out of the way.
What's the secret to your sex drive?
I don't know. It's the Stern genes. All the Sterns were horny. All Sterns are horny.
I mean,
telling you.
he's a guy. Guys are psychic.
Oh,
Yeah.
Excuse
secret
me?
is he's a guy.
And believe me, you'd have some workout every day. But listen, that's the price of being with me.
How's your dad? Same?
I think my dad's the same. I don't know for sure, but I know my dad was into my dad enjoys a woman. There's no question. I don't know if he enjoys my mom, but he enjoys a woman.
Oh, yeah!
I taped this when I was 9. That was my dad with a hooker.
Oh, yes.
But the sex is important. In fact, Beth was working yesterday. Soon as I get home, boom, right with the porno. Carmen Lavana. And me.
Oh, yeah.
So sexy, that girl. That girl is hot. You guys watch her at all?
I'm trying to think who she is now.
Carmen, yeah, Lavana. I think I have the right name.
She's been in here, and I'm
Yeah.
trying to.
Puerto Rican gal
Yeah.
with the blonde hair. Boy, oh boy.
She does things you like?
Well, she's up on a stage with this guy, and she's blowing him, and she's in a little short dress, but like then she hikes it up, and he's squeezing her ass, and that's it. And I blow a load. That's it. I mean, she's so hot. It's crazy. And the way she blows a guy, oh, my God in heaven. I mean, she has such technique. Every girl should be like her. With the outfits and the high heels and the blowing. Maron. I mean, really. I mean, what more would a man want? You know, and guys go, oh, I can't marry a girl like that. She's a sl-. Yeah, that's why you marry her, because she's a sl-. She's hot.
You just
There
have
she
to
is.
watch her.
That's her.
There?
Right there.
Oh, yeah,
Her.
yeah.
You should watch her have sex.
Yep, I remember her.
Cockroaches.
She's spitting on dudes' penises. She's f***ing. I mean, don't ask what this girl's up to. Constantly. Loves it.
Hey, motherfuckers. You want to play that way?
Yeah.
Don't worry, baby.
Is that her?
Get your
Yeah.
wallet.
Yeah, Carmen Levine.
She's got a blade?
This is from Lady Scarface 4.
Lady
Say
Scarface.
hello to my new friend.
Oh, the one I have, she doesn't talk that much.
Oh, that's funny.
Say hello to my little friend. Fuck the Diaz brothers.
Oh, my God.
You want some cock?
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
Where do you want it?
I want some cock in my pussy.
Oh, what a girl. Really? I mean, honest to God.
What do you want, little girl?
I want cock in my pussy.
Ay, puñeta. Oh, my God. Yeah. Yeah.
¿Sí te gusta?
Ay, sí, puñeta.
See.
What does that mean?
And she's open to everything, even anal.
That's
Open
another.
that back door for me.
See? Open up that back
Open
door.
that back door.
Oh, yeah. God, this house is so tight.
Yes.
I wouldn't want that on our date, Lisa. Anal, but everything else I
Not
need.
first date.
Right.
And what should a girl wear?
Nothing.
No, I like the heels and nothing.
Okay. Yeah, she would wear the heel. She's a
No
little short.
sandals.
You should wear those platform boots that like Gene Simmons wears in concert.
I'm too tall for Lisa anyway, right, Lisa? I'm 6'5". How tall are you?
5'3".
That's not so bad.
One day you were talking to me, and I couldn't hear what you were saying. You're in a different.
Well, we'd be lying down. Well, anyway, but thank you for saying you would be
Yeah, me and
willing to
Jillian
date
Barber, we'd fight over you.
I would like that.
That's another great movie. You gotta. When's the last time you watched Scarface?
Oh, you know what? I have a copy of that. I'm going to be
I
watching
love
that.
Scarface.
I think next
I've
weekend.
watched that like a
When
million times.
he's sitting in the jacuzzi with Michelle Pfeiffer, and they're like, you know, her pussy is so fucking polluted. I can't even have fucking kids with her. Fucking slow. What are you doing there waiting around for me to fuck you? Why don't you go, I don't know, work with underprivileged, work with lepers or something?
Josh, you're on the air.
Fucking polluted.
Hey, Howard, you were talking about Carmen Luvana. The rumor on her is that she has vaginal cancer and is no longer in the business.
No, of course.
What?
No way.
Yeah.
Where'd you hear that?
It.
A friend of mine is dating her, and he's got this really crazy tattoo of her on him, and they live in Miami now, and she's runs a production company, and but she's no longer doing porn.
But maybe she's not doing porn, but
Vaginal cancer?
I don't think she's got the vag cancer.
I don't know. Just telling you what I heard. I've never seen it publicized, but this is from a very good source.
Well, I'm sure
so
rumors start as soon as a hot chick like that retires from the industry.
Right. Pussy cancer, right?
She must have pussy cancer. What the hell?
This chick's got pussy cancer. Oh! I'll put some radiation on the tip of my dick. Oh! Oh! I'll put some cancer medicine on my cock. Oh! Clear that pussy cancer up right away. Oh! Oh! I'll throw some chemotherapy on my balls. This way, when my balls are in your pussy, your cancer-filled twat, they'll fucking cure it. Oh! Hey, you got throat cancer? Because I could cure that, too. I'll throw some throat cancer medicine on my schveen.
Hey, Josh. If get in touch with Carmen. Artie says he can cure her cancer.
Hey, wait, Howard, before I go.
You got ear cancer, Carmen? Yeah? Well, I'll put some ear cancer medicine on my cock and ear your skull out. Oh!
In Wikipedia, they say that she announced that 2008 would be the last year she worked.
Right.
And that she's still flying out to where films are being made.
Yeah. Oh. You got asshole cancer, honey? Yeah? I'll fucking cure it with my super cancer curing cock.
You know, you can make big money going on tour as Artie as Dice Clay.
Oh, please. He should be in the films.
I would love that.
Be less pressure. You don't have to be Artie.
Hickory dickory dock. I'm going to cure your pussy cancer with my cock.
All right, there it is,
Hey,
Josh.
Howard,
Thank you, yes.
Before I go, I got to ask Robin a question.
How will you get medicine to her if she has liver cancer?
Oh, I'll tell you what. I'll fuck her liver with my cock.
Thank you, Dice Hardy.
I'll go right up her ass, through her pancreas, over the colon.
You're so powerful, your cock can get to her liver through her ass?
My cock is so powerful and so fucking long, it'll go over your asshole, through your sphincter, up your pancreas, over your spleen, and fuck your liver cancer right the out. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, how's that you got any other organs with fucking cancer?
And you put the chemotherapy on the tip of your dick?
What I do is I have a fucking cute chick doctor who I'm fucking put chemotherapy on my cock. And then I fuck a chick from here to fucking next Sunday.
All right.
You got foot cancer?
How many girls have you cured?
I've cured about
How do you do that?
3,000 broads already.
Of cancer.
Foot cancer's easy. I have a fucking jerk off my cock and balls when I put
All right.
chemotherapy.
All right, thank you. We get it.
Oh, my God.
You get it?
I get it. Anything else, Lisa?
Yes, some hot, juicy gossip from page 69. Jason Kaplan's role as the official photographer for The Stern Show may help lead to a new hobby, gay porn photography. According to page 69's Will Murray, Jason recently approached intern turned staffer Kevin Kraft, telling him he should pose for a gay website, maybe posing nude or even masturbating. And Jason, being a good friend, even volunteered to take the photos of young Kevin.
What?
Wow.
What is going on? He's recommending what to people?
Listen, that's the kind of story that has to stop this show short.
What, you crazy?
What? What the fuck?
Jason's he's looking at a guy and saying, you ought to pose for gay porn sites?
And he wants to take the pictures of him jerking off. I don't want...
Jason, what's going on with you? Is something happening to you, man, that we don't know about? You want to go to the...
Why don't you work with lepers?
This kid Kevin gets tons of email from
the kid with the tattoos.
Yeah, he comes
the
up,
wild stunts.
Yeah, he comes up to me and he's like, "Dude, I don't know what to do. All these people keep emailing me.
Right?
They want naked pictures of me.
Who does?
Gay guys.
Where do they know him from?
I guess they've seen him on the show. He's been on a couple episodes.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
So I'm like, dude, take some pictures, throw them up on the web, make some money off it if you're going to do it. And then he's like, ew, I'm not going to do that. And I said, I'll take your pictures. I don't care.
You want to take pictures of him jerking off?
I don't know. I didn't say jerking off. I didn't say that.
But naked?
Dude, they're blowing the story out of proportion.
You really want to be responsible for taking naked pictures of him and like starting him in gay porn?
Wow.
No, you really want anything to do with that? And like, why do you want to take gay pictures of him?
I don't want to. Forget it. This is ridiculous. No.
What do you mean it's ridiculous?
Well, you said exactly what Lisa said. You want to take...
Hey, I'm not denying the story.
Like if a guy said to me, hey, would you take naked pictures of me? I go, on what planet do you think I'm living? I'm not taking naked pictures.
He came up to me, asked me what you should do. I'm like, hey, make a buck off it.
Yeah, okay, fine. Now, that's advice, but then to go, it's bad advice, but... And
hey,
then,
Artie, can you the gay out of him with your
fucking kid is a fig. I'm going to put some anti-fag medicine on my cock.
All right, thank you.
Wait,
thank you,
but
Lisa.
that is really...
yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
So but when you say what kind of pictures would you have taken? Not jerking off, but...
Well, he's like, I'm not the guy on...
Right.
Yeah, but you know what they want? They want him on his back with his legs spread and his cock and balls hanging out.
I just go, look, if Will the Farter's making $3,000 a month for farting
why are
into
you involved? Why are you so anxious to take the pictures?
I'm just so anxious to take the pictures. We were talking. So I said... So he's like, well, I'm not going to do it on the computer. And I'm just like, so just take naked pictures and throw yourself up there.
And you'll take them.
And what do I care? What, you be naked for 2 minutes while I take pictures?
Jason, wait a minute. Jason.
Why do you want to do that?
I think naked pictures of Richard Christie every other week.
Why
do you want to get into that kind of work?
I'm not looking to get into it. I wasn't ready to start a business.
Like, who would suggest to a guy, hey, let me take the pictures of you naked?
Jason, that is the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
Jason, are you gay? Seriously?
No, I'm not gay.
Do you have feelings for men?
I have no feelings for men.
You sure?
I swear to God.
It's okay if you do.
Thank you, sir, but I don't.
Because I don't know where you would want to take pictures of a naked guy. That's impossible.
No, I just don't care. Like
you want to.
No, I don't want to.
Like, in other words, you have 24 hours in your day, and even an hour you want to fill taking a picture of naked guys?
Wow.
No.
Like, why would you even suggest that to him?
I don't know.
Why would you say, hey, you should go be naked on the internet, but good luck?
All right, fine.
Hey, man, there's money in it. I don't care. Like,
you get paid, you say?
Yeah, of course. Oh, yeah, no, I'm going to do it for fun.
All right.
No, I was just telling him, like, he's like, look, Will the Farter makes thousands of dollars a month.
Yeah, and he's a creep, man. We don't think he's a creep.
Hey, easy.
I think he's a creep.
Will is a
Kid's
talented...
He's a talented creep. There's a lot of them around. Wayne Newton.
All right, thank you.
No problem.
All right, thanks. All right, thank you, everyone.
I don't know, man.
Kevin was all creeped out by Jason saying this.
He should be.
I doubt it. It's like Jason's trying to figure out a way to get his clothes off.
I mean, you know what? What would you think if a guy asked you that? Like, I mean, obviously he wants to me.
Were you all creeped out when this is Kevin, by the way? Do gay guys really write you and want to see you naked?
Constantly.
Really?
Anytime I'm ever on air or my name gets mentioned in like a news story or something, I get all these messages on MySpace. And it's not just like normal gay guys, they're like aggressive.
There's no such thing as a normal gay guy.
Into you too? Joey Boots had a thing.
Oh, that's right. This is the guy Boots wants to
back.
So when Jason said, I want to take naked pictures of you, were you kind of freaked out?
Well, I thought it was a joke. I thought he was just busting my balls until it went on for like 15 minutes.
Really? He really tried to sell himself to you?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Wow.
I need more ass. If you just put it up in the air a little more.
Listen, when you split your balls and you let one of them go to the side, the gay guys really like that.
Make your cock really wet and hard. Lick it.
Can you try to push your pucker out a little bit?
I'm going to spit on your cock so it looks shining, glistening.
You don't have enough spit. Maybe I have to lick it a little bit.
Rub your cock harder for me and show me more balls.
15 minutes?
Could you knock the lint off the tip of your dick, please? There's lint on there. I'm reading that on my lens.
Let me see your pretty feet.
You know what? You guys are being funny, but you know, that would really, they'd say like that. Because if you're going to take pictures, you want them to be good. You know he'd eventually go, can you move your cock?
Right.
I mean,
I'm not seeing enough
He'd
cock.
have to be posing him to be attractive to a gay website.
Spread your legs wider. I'll get good ball and asshole shots.
Your cock is your best feature. Flaunt it.
Now open up your ass cheek so I can see asshole.
Oh my God!
Now
just
look
don't
at me
get it.
like you like it.
Now lick your lips and stick your finger in your ass.
There's money in this.
Yeah,
this is more disturbing than the
Wait, you
conversation.
got fudge on your finger. Let me wipe that off.
First of all,
Play with your tank. Straddle right over me.
how much money is Jason really going to pull down from this?
I don't know.
I mean, this is crazy.
I just bought an Audi.
You guys want to do your shoot right now?
Yeah.
You don't have to take off your clothes necessarily.
Yeah, I just want to see him pose you.
Yeah.
Jason, show me what you would say to Kevin. Like, keep your clothes on, but pretend he's naked.
Yeah.
Nah, get him at least in his undies.
Well, what's a good strategy for gay porn posing?
Jason, what would you like to see him do?
You want him down to his tighty whities?
If you're not so uptight.
All right, Kevin. This is your gay porn shoot right now?
Yeah, go ahead. Shoot.
All right.
Pose me.
I'll pose you. Just here's what I want you to start doing. Just start lifting up your shirt slowly, like just show off some of your stomach.
Oh
my
Go ahead.
Ooh, creepy.
Could you unbuckle the top button, please?
Kevin, don't look grossed out by it. Look into it.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean you're trying to make it.
I'm gonna throw up for
This is already creeping me.
That's what he's going to be
Creepiest thing ever.
saying to you.
Jason, man. All right, thank you.
Hey guys, hold on a second. Kevin, dude, is there any way that you're going to be taking pictures with Jason?
The only way I'll be doing gay porn is if I'm going after Jason's big tushy.
Look, if the kid wants to leave $10,000 a month on the table, that's his business.
I got to be able to sleep at night. I have a soul.
Listen, Kevin's got a lot of fans out there. These guys email him like crazy, and I say give the people what they want.
What do they want from you? And did they request anything outrageous?
I think the most disturbing thing I heard was a dude tell me he wanted to suck my dick until I begged him to stop.
Okay.
Now, how do you not tap into a market like that? That's what I'm saying. You got people. We have a product. We have demand.
It's a walking gold mine.
We have the equipment. As Tim would say, I think man can solve this for everybody. This guy can get virtual Kevin sucking his cock, and Kevin get some cash.
Hey, to quote the great movie Harold and Kumar, just because you're hung like a moose doesn't mean you have to go into porn.
See, you know, I'm not getting.
saying I'm hung like a moose.
I'm not getting this. Kevin is the one that would obviously be benefiting the most, money-wise. But Jason, you're the one who's really pushing this.
Dude, benefit the most money-wise. If he's pulling down $10,000 a month, and I could get $3,000 of that, I'm benefiting.
Yeah.
That's my agent, my gay porn agent?
Yeah, 30%. That's how it works in gay porn. All right, thank you.
Any chance he's even
Afraid
taking
not.
pictures?
Sorry, gentlemen. Not happening. The monster is staying in my pants.
Hey, you know, I don't even know if I want to get into this.
What?
No, one of the guys was reporting me that, I don't even know if I'm supposed to mention his name, but he said they were walking by Scott the Engineer's studio and they keep hearing like drum beats and all kinds of shit going on.
What's he doing? Mixing something for his son?
Yeah, that's what it turned. And then there was a whole bunch of investigation. Scott's just back there mixing up his son's album. And so I said, well, maybe he doesn't have enough to do. Why don't we get him involved in some best of tapes? I mean, if he has that much time at work to be like mixing his son's entire album, and according to people, it goes on like for lots of hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then someone filled in for Scott. Tim Sabian told me somebody filled in for Scott, and he said he did Scott's work in about an hour.
Wow.
For the whole day. That's what everyone. The rap is that like the rap is that you don't do that much.
Something for a couple of seconds, but no.
No. They busted you. Totally.
I've been here.
Not today. This has been going on for a while.
No, it hasn't. Because
yeah.
that's a lie too.
All right.
So,
this is all.
yeah, I was playing some stuff.
Just want you to know it's getting back to me.
I was playing some stuff. I do it all on my own time. I was here for the past 2 weekends doing my own.
No,
stuff.
I understand that. But
so
this was during the day.
There's nothing going on that I shouldn't be doing.
How come Tim reported to me that your whole job was done in an hour?
Well, let Tim come in and sit with me for 8 hours and see what I do.
All right. Don't let me hear you.
Want to fire me? Fire me.
Okay.
I mean, why are people lying? I mean, ask my intern.
People are telling me.
Ask the people that's sitting there.
Did I say I was going to fire you?
No, but you
said maybe you should have more work.
No, you have people that are lying. I have plenty of work, and I've been doing it.
How come the fill-in guy did your work in an hour?
Because he didn't do everything
and he worked on your son's album.
What?
Yeah, he did all the work on your son's album and did all your work in an hour.
You know, people have nothing else to do but fucking trash other people. You know, they can go f themselves.
Scott, who do you think's lying about this?
It's fucking, you know, Jason and Will and, you know, the whole bunch of people over here. Who else would it be? I mean, who else? Page 69 and all you assholes in there. Who else would it be? Lisa, get the out of my face.
Who monitors what he does anyway? Who knows what he does?
I think he's his own boss.
Yeah, right?
He's having like a mini meltdown, Howard.
Oh, yeah? Am I missing it?
Yeah, he just came and yelled at Will and Jason and those losers at page 69. And he's pretty defensive for a guy who wasn't doing it. The answer is, I wasn't doing it.
Maybe he feels guilty. Let me see a log of what he does. What does he do anyway? I don't even know anymore.
Is there a log?
Because we don't do that many bits. What does he do all day?
You know, I'm going to be really honest with you.
We do a lot of bits, but we do them in Richard and Sal's room.
Right. I know that we did take away a lot of, like, he doesn't have to do best of here. And that was a big deal that he had to do over there. And I know that Richard and Sal do a lot of the pre-recorded bits. I know that Scott gets Robin's news ready, and he makes sure your studio's set up in the morning. But
yeah, we heard the whole thing is like getting Robin's news clips. Other than that, he's done. Hey, Scott, what else do you do besides Robin's news clips? Scott?
Well,
I just want to know what he's doing. I don't even know what he does.
He said on the wrap-up show that his studio's a real pig
Yeah.
And
besides Robin's news clips, what do you do? I just don't even know.
I do anything.
What do you do besides Robin's news clips?
I've been working on a lot of the specials that we do, music specials, working on game show special now.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
That's what I was doing today.
Game show special?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so you're working on that stuff.
Yeah.
John Hine just told me he does a lot of work on a special. I just heard him editing some of the Tom Bergeron stuff.
Okay. So
and I'm responsible for making sure that everything is kind of working in here. You know, that's when I come in, and my intern, and we work with Evan, and we come in and we make sure everything is right in here.
As long as you got enough work to do. I don't want to see you loafing.
Yeah. I do.
Okay.
I believe also, you get my Hawaiian Punch in the morning, right?
Yes, I try.
And he's also the president of Afghanistan. Aren't you the president of Afghanistan?
Part-time, I do that as well.
And he manages Celine Dion, too.
All right, thank you.
I gave that up.
As long as you got stuff to do.
I got that reference very well.
Yeah, I got stuff to do.
Okay, cool.
I'm not useless yet.
Thank you. He was asking to be fired like 2 seconds ago.
I know.
You want to fire me?
I mean, fuck everyone.
We just want to know what you're doing.
The people that lie, why don't you fire
people
them?
who pay you have a right to know if you're busy enough.
No, I know that, but why do the people that lie to you?
Do the people that lie to me want to come in?
I said that I was playing something for a minute. I didn't deny that, but I'm not sitting there and working on it.
We heard it was like a whole thing going on back there.
I'll do that in my own time.
All right, fair enough. All right, just want to make sure you're busy, that's all. I don't need you loafing. You're a high-salaried guy around here.
So, do you know who threw Scott under the bus?
Maybe. Maybe I do, maybe I don't.
Come on, tell me.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't.
I won't tell him who's that.
Who, me?
Yeah, come on.
Listen, we work in, as Bill Maher said, we work in the Viper's Nest, and anyone can sting you at any time. So, if I knew, I wouldn't say. Let's put it that way. Just deal with it. You know, Scott spends all week recording his kid's album in here. You know, someone's bound to hear it, or 2 people, or 3 people, or more.
He claims that he was just playing a little bit during, work hours, just playing it, not working on it.
Hey, man.
Do you buy that?
I have no idea. Scott's his own guy. If he says he was just doing it a little bit, then he was just doing it a little bit. I don't know how several different people would report to Gary one thing, and it turns out Scott was only playing it for a minute. But I guess all 4 people walked by Scott's door that 1 second during the week that he was mixing his kid's album. So I guess it was just bad luck for Scott. But I can say that if it was my story, I would have saved it for page 69. So it didn't come from me or Will. That's all I'll say. Chris, the man behind the camera.
So Ronnie,
what now?
I was asking around to find out who threw Scott under the bus before.
It wasn't me. Don't f***ing Shuley, man.
So I talked
Getting
to
a
Jim.
little sick of his too.
Why? What is
Because right, the first thing he comes, he says, I was the one who threw him under the bus.
Well, I talked to Jason because, you could see why I go to him first.
Yeah, well, Jason's a total rat around here.
Yeah, and he said it wasn't him or Will.
Okay.
And he told me to look a little bit closer, like people who are in Scott's office.
Well,
implying you or Lisa G.
Wasn't me.
All right, Lisa, I've been asking around trying to find out who threw Scott under the bus before.
Right.
And the first person I went to was Jason, and he usually fesses up to things like this, but he said it's not him, it's no one in the bullpen. And he told me to look a little bit closer as, maybe you or Ronnie, who are always in the studio.
Oh, that's ridiculous. No.
And Ronnie says it's not him.
It's not me. That's funny. The first person I always think of is either Jason or Will.
Exactly, yeah. But like I said, Jason's usually mans up.
No, I'm not back here that early to hear him play stuff like that. So it's someone who's here before the show starts, who's back here in the bullpen.
Now, who would you think ratted him out?
Who do I think? Jason.
Right? He's the only person that I know. I'm kind of dumbfounded myself.
Jason. Who does Scott think?
Scott thinks it's someone in the bullpen.
Yeah.
But he's not naming names. That's where you
Yeah, so it's someone who's back here who hears it. His door is open. So it's someone in ear distance, listening distance, who could hear it.
Do you think maybe Will?
No.
Will's
today,
he has a good relationship with Scott. I don't think Will would do that.
I don't know who would do it. I'm trying to think of the history of who's thrown Scott under the bus. I don't know. I always think Jason.
Jason?
Either Jason, Will, or Steve Brandano.
Oh, I didn't think about Steve. We should.
Oh, yeah.
I'll ask him.
Okay.
All right, thanks,
Well,
Lisa.
who do you think it is?
I still think it's Jason a little bit.
Yeah.
Even though he says it's not him. But, like, I don't know. I can't think of anyone else.
I mean, did everyone know his son was coming up here, or that he was editing? He didn't announce it.
No,
so
I didn't know about this.
Right, so it's someone who knows what's going on back here. It's someone who can hear it, so that means someone who's close to him. Jason.
Will, do you have any idea who threw Scott under the bus?
I don't know. I know it wasn't me.
And Jason says it's not him.
No, I thought it was I think it's Tim did it.
Oh, really?
Or Jared, one of those guys. Because he mentioned Tim. Howard mentioned Tim when he was doing the rap, so that's my guess. Oh, but I also think a bunch of Howard TV guys might have said something, because I was back there and they were all prepping for the bit. They're like, oh, they're going to do it, they're going to do it. So I think it actually might have been like Goodstein or one of those guys. One of those little weasels back there in the Howard TV room.
So, Doug, I'm trying to find out who threw Scott under the bus before, and Will points a finger at you.
At me? Scott the engineer?
Yes.
No. How would I know that?
Will said something along the lines of that you knew that the fight was coming up. You were kind of prepping it.
Dude, dumbass. I was in the studio and they pitched it to Howard. Duh.
Well, he's saying it to you.
And then my job is telling that we should be ready with the camera and what's coming up. Come on, let's go talk to Will. I bet you I know who it
We'll
is.
play this tape back. He said he pointed it. He said the Howard TV guys, especially you.
You think I knew about Scott? Hold on. I would say this guy knew about Scott.
I don't think it is.
I would say he.
First of all, I think you heard Gary explain that he had an inkling this was going on, then that sent out spies to look into it.
Yeah.
I would have saved anything for a page 6. If I was the spy, I would have made it a page 69 story.
Okay, let's watch this. You want? Gary?
What's up?
Was I your spy for the Scott the Engineer story? No. Thank you. That's it. See? That's it. Case dismissed. I really had nothing to do with it.
No, I didn't think it was you.
Oh, wait, you're asking Doug and now he's trying to deflect on me? Everyone's fucking trying to deflect on me. I didn't do it.
You got the reputation.
Chris, you're on the air. Go ahead.
What's up, Howard?
Hey.
I want to know what happened with Miss Howard TV and Artie at Letterman.
Hey, did you bring that chick to Letterman?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Oh.
She's very nice.
Look at you keeping things quiet.
Did you cure her vaginal cancer?
Oh, she doesn't have it yet, so when she gets it.
She's still at your apartment?
She won't get it.
Did you examine her to make sure she didn't have it?
No, what happened was somebody dropped the ball out there. She wasn't, like, I'm glad I sort of re-brought it up at about 2 o'clock because there was an early taping at 3:30, and I said, Ted, what's up with the broad? And he goes, oh, I don't know. I didn't talk to him. What do you mean you didn't talk to him?
Yeah, because it's not important to him.
Yeah. So anyway, I had my female assistant. Which is very awkward to have her coordinate.
Now you have her calling girls.
Well, it's hard to have a female trim coordinator.
I'd leave that with Teddy.
Yeah, but no. Anyway, she was already like home in another borough, and I said. She thought we were kidding. I said, "Of course we're not kidding. What are you? Oh, come on, this is."
Yeah, you're hot, and I want you.
I mean, this is my full court press, man.
All right, so you bring her. So she says
she showed up. She looked gorgeous.
Right,
shorts, and she dolled herself up, and she looked beautiful.
Yeah,
and she really, was respectful, and I tried to do all the things like in front of her, like talk to the segment producer.
Right.
He gave me my notes. Art, Dave like this. And this.
Did you have a limo pick her up or anything like that?
Well, no. She came into the city, and Teddy met her a couple blocks away and walked her over to Letterman.
Okay.
And then I made sure that Teddy showed that. I said, Ted, say that in front of her to the security guard, this is a guest of Mr. Lang.
Right.
And I think he did that. And then there's a green room in my dressing room.
You just wanted her to see someone call you Mr. Lang?
Right, exactly.
Right. Okay,
yeah,
good.
of course.
And then have a response to it.
Yeah. And then, the security guy said, is Jessica Lang on the show? And we went up to...
Who is Mr. Lang?
Mr. Lang? There's no Mr. Lang here.
We went up to the dressing room area, and this could not have been any better.
Go ahead.
The first guest was Sir Ben Kingsley.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So this guy, who's a good friend of Vinny and mine, he's a nice guy, Tom Bernard. He's a bigwig in showbiz, and he produced Ben Kingsley's last film.
Okay.
So he kind of knows me, and right in front of the broad, this was like, if I wrote the script,
Go
it
ahead.
couldn't have been any better.
What happened?
He comes over to me and says, Sir Ben Kingsley would love to meet you, Artie. Wow. I mean, come on.
And
that's
you
like,
say, hey,
so,
what you're supposed to say is, fuck him.
like Don Rickles with Sinatra.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Like,
Did you say
can't you see I'm with people?
Does she even know who Kingsley is?
She said...
she probably didn't know, but she knew he was important because he was a sir.
Yeah, she...
Hey, Artie, who's Ben Kingsley?
Right.
Tell Ben Kingsley Mr. Lang is busy now with this young lady.
Yeah, it was Gandhi, Gandhi.
He will meet with a guest, but only under protest.
She knew it was Gandhi, though.
Right. She knew Gandhi.
Yeah.
At least she knew who Gandhi was.
I don't think she knew the connection between Gandhi and Ben Kingsley, but separately she knew, both people.
You should tell Gandhi to come in
She
here.
is aware of Gandhi.
Did you summon him to you, or did you?
No, I went down to him.
Oh,
and,
sorry.
Thank God she didn't come to that, because clearly Ben Kingsley did not want to meet me.
Oh, really?
That was one of those things where, like, I said, don't. As we were in front of the chick, I made.
That's
believe
okay.
Right.
Yeah.
But when we're going down, I'm like, dude.
That's what you should have said. You know what? I'm too busy right now.
Well, I did that when I had the 3 broads last time. I did that exact thing with Paris Hilton.
Yeah. That's cool.
I said,
you
I
don't
don't
want to be running around for Paris Hilton.
That's what I said. I don't want to meet her.
Say, I wiped my ass with Paris Hilton.
Right.
Oh.
Oh. Tell Paris I can cure her fucking twat cancer. Oh. So I get down there, and Ben Kingsley he walks right by me. And then so now the guy has to grab
how does
him.
that come about that they say
That
Ben
he
Kingsley
wants
wants
to
to meet you?
meet
I think the guy was trying to show me that he could get me to meet Ben Kingsley. I don't know.
Who cares even?
So, he said, no, now he has to grab him before he goes into makeup. And he goes, Ben, this is Artie Lang. And he goes, who? And he goes, are you the chap who's on after me? He said,
chap.
I said, yeah. And I was like, I tried to think of some small talk to say, like, I said, yeah, don't get too many laughs out there, man. I gotta go out there and be funny. Don't kill the audience. And he goes,
I assure you I am not concerned.
What he said, well, he kind of said, he goes, you have no worries there, my friend. Actually, he was very charming,
I mean, as long as you're
and he's about 2'8", which
as long
was
as you're not bringing the chicks, just have Teddy walk in and say, President Bush is downstairs and wants to meet with you, Artie. He wants to know what you think of the Iraq War.
Well, tell him I'm against it. I'm a Barack guy.
Right. Have someone bring you a phone and pretend you're on with President Bush and he's wishing you luck. Yeah, hello? Oh, yes, Mr. President. Thank you.
That would seem contrived.
You think? She wouldn't have known. You're a good actor.
But that was cool. So I went up and...
Did she kiss you hello and everything when she walked in?
Just a quick... There's a million people around.
Right.
Though.
But was she like, but meanwhile, you're thinking about her the whole time.
Well, I just wanted to make sure she was comfortable.
Yeah.
And so I was very attentive and everything. And then we all went down to the green room. I showed her where to sit in the green room. I said, "This is probably you're comfortable here." And Ben didn't have a big entourage. Like with Paris Hilton, there were 40,000 people there.
So she's in there.
Get another person in.
Yeah, right. But Ben Kingsley, very unassuming, like you'd expect. And
you should have her sit in the control room.
Dave, do you mind?
Dave, I'm going to need to impress this girl.
Dave, I'm trying to get.
You should have let her direct the show, Artie.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a little poontang, Dave.
You should just brought her out with you and go, Dave, this girl, just let her sit here, okay?
I should have gave her my notes and said, just do my interview.
Yeah. Sit on your lap.
So, but then, of course, I'm sweating like a pig, and I'm all worried about that. But I let her stay in the green room, and it was going great. She was, happy, nice, and everything. And then they bring me in, and in Letterman's studio, it's literally 2 degrees, literally. And I usually don't mind.
I can't believe you were sweating in that.
I know.
I was sweating before. I was sweating before I went.
Yeah.
So now they keep.
By the way, is this sweating thing a new thing since you got fat?
It's the thyroid.
Is it?
And the liver and the fat.
You never used to sweat, right?
No,
Wait a minute. Did you actually get your thyroid checked out?
No, but I know that's it. So
he's got no hair on his arms.
So
you do the math.
I go in and usually when they bring you right to the inside the studio there, he's about to bring you out,
Right.
but he had to tape something for the governor, asked him to tape something. I don't know. So that was like 10 extra minutes of me shivering in there, sweating. I thought I was going to get pneumonia.
So you were sweating even with that sub-zero temperature. Like they stuck you in a refrigerator, you were still sweating.
No, the sweating stopped. It just turned into shivers.
Right, like icicles.
Yeah. But it wasn't enough time for the sweat stain to dry up, so I still had that when I went out there. It was a mess. But anyway...
Yeah, I don't understand how you had a big sweat stain in the middle of your belly from being in that refrigeration situation.
I got it before I went.
I know, but would it freeze? It must have frozen into your shirt.
I don't know. It was still there.
Right.
So, like you said, it was a good spot. It went really good.
And then afterwards,
so you come back out
a lot of laughs
into the green room.
I got out in the green room. There was a lot of people in the green room, and I got like a big round of applause when I walk in the green room. It went very well.
Okay.
And she was like, "Oh, that was great. Thank you so much." And very, very, very nice. And we exchanged numbers. We exchanged text numbers.
Why don't you take her to dinner?
And she didn't have time to go to dinner.
Oh, she said, "I don't have time."
Yeah,
to go to dinner. You said to her, "You want to go to dinner?"
I said, "We're all going out afterwards, maybe," And she was like, "Well, I have to get back because this was unexpected. Whatever, But
what is she busy with?
But she texted and called me about 3 times over the week.
Oh,
really?
So
what did you write back?
Yeah, I said, unfortunately, I was doing the man cave thing all weekend, but
why don't you bring her over for that?
Yeah, she could have hammered a few nails.
Exciting, a TV crew in your house?
I mentioned
Are you crazy?
it, but I guess she was busy doing. She like models and stuff. She's busy, I guess. But we made arrangements. I got to go to Dallas this weekend, of course. I'm never around, but we made arrangements to have dinner
this week.
Well, yeah. What's good about it is I don't have to fly to Dallas till Friday, so Thursday.
Take her out Thursday
night.
Yeah,
where are you taking her?
I think I could do. Well, I don't know.
Take her one of them fancy joints and bang her.
There's a million places.
You meet her? Are you picking her up? Where is she?
Oh, I don't know. It's Monday. We'll make all those plans.
Man, look at you, bro. Now you're handling things.
All right.
I like that.
Is she a possible candidate for the wedding?
Would you bring her to my wedding?
Let me tell you something. I've got some candidates there.
Oh, do you?
She's
who are you going to bring to my wedding?
Put it, her name's in the hat.
Who else you got? You got some real good ones?
Actually, there's a couple of girls that I know of that I might take.
Nice.
A couple. One in particular is the hottest girl I've ever met in my life.
Really?
Literally.
And you banged this girl? I mean,
no,
don't waste it on a chick you haven't
I've
banged.
never banged this girl.
No?
I've never banged. One of the girls from up here.
Why don't you have a tournament with all these girls? Bring them in here, and we have a tournament. And the one that wins, and I mean it's like an American Gladiator kind of thing. And the one that wins gets to go to the wedding.
I'll tell you.
Would that be cool, Robin?
I would love it.
2 of them might go for it. The really hot one, I don't think would. The really hot one doesn't live in the state. That's the problem. But the one of them that I might take up here, I have had.
Why would you?
I've had sexual relations with.
Why would you consider this for a girl you've never had sex
Because
It might get her to have sex.
exactly.
You think that'll be the closer?
Of course. Listen,
You think?
I was able to bang one of the broads without the
By
wedding.
the way, my wedding's going to be sort of boring because I don't have.
Don't worry about it. I know how to fucking yap it up.
All right.
It's not going to be boring. So they'll,
You'll be the only one there bored.
What happened to that girl's boyfriend? Is he out of the picture? Did she break? That'll give her time to break up. If you go out with her Thursday, she could break up today. And
that's the other thing. She texted me back the next day and said she got like hundreds of emails asking if I took her to Letterman. And she also got some very disturbing Photoshop pictures of what her and Gange's kids would look like, and what her and my kids would look like. But I gotta say, I'm a little worried about my relationship with Gange.
Why?
Because afterwards, I was maybe I misinterpreted this, but afterwards, Gange wasn't really looking at me or talking to me after that whole thing.
Gange didn't have. He has no rights.
The girl liked you.
No, but she also
didn't have proprietary rights.
Gange
she did say she likes Gange too.
But Gange hits on every chick who walks through there.
Right.
You know, he's just fishing. He can't claim every fish in the ocean because he's got the pole in the water.
And she from the first time she walked in here, she had a thing for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Because listen, the boyfriend thing is another question mark. I don't know what's going on there, but the way we were talking, it didn't seem like she had a boyfriend.
This one's yours. I'll fire Gange if he makes a big stink about it.
That's what I was going to ask you to do.
Just get rid of him.
All right. When's the last time you hung out with Gange? So he's mad at you. How's that going to impact your life?
No. I like Gange.
No,
You know what?
no, my problem with Gange is he
You
hits
know
on
what you
every
ought to
girl,
do?
and then when you go after him, he's like, "Hey, don't go after my girl."
Oh, really? Is that his move?
Then he's claimed every girl.
What
But
a
you know what you
motherfucker.
should do to piss him off? Marry her.
Oh, yeah?
That's like
That'll
Ralph.
piss me
the
off.
night I
Ralph.
met Beth, Ralph and I were together, and Ralph called me at one point and goes, "You know, I'm not mad or anything, but I just want you to know, I was hitting on her first, and I go, dude, you happened to sit next to her at the table. That was hardly a fucking sign that you were dating her." And I said, if you were dating her, I would never hit on her. But
He's the worst person to even bring that up. Didn't he always steal everybody's girls?
well, yeah, but I don't know. Anyway, all right. So good luck, Artie. The answer, Chris, is Artie did bring the chick to Letterman, and he thinks he's got a date with her.
Stay tuned.
All right,
she
let's see what
seems to be
happens.
interested.
Oh, very nice.
I'm getting word that Gange actually really is upset with Artie for taking that girl out.
Really?
'Cause he's like, I was working her for 2 weeks, and now Artie has. Meanwhile, he wasn't going anywhere with
Working
her.
her for 2 weeks.
Yeah, but you know what I'm telling you? I figured that there's more to it than meets the eye. And
If she wants Gange, she can go get Gange.
the reports are from several people that he's really mad at me, and I feel bad. I like Gange.
You didn't know he was working her for 2 weeks.
Well, I mean,
He's a girl.
Look, this is a hot chick. That's a big score for me and
But
Gange.
he's coming at it like it was his girlfriend, and you stole her away.
Yeah, but look,
He hadn't even made a play.
It's sort of a guy
And you know what's
code,
sad? Because
though.
he puts in time with these chicks, and like he's probably like he knows her brother's name. He probably knows where she went to high school.
I got to tell you, Howard, if I was on the shoot for the bowling thing for some reason and saw that, I would never ever make a move on
That's the
it.
difference.
If
You
saw,
didn't see it.
Wait a second. If you saw her talking to him, you wouldn't go on over and talk to her.
And I knew that he was that into her, trying for it. A guy doesn't do that to a friend. You don't swoop in and do that. I would be mad at me. But I didn't
didn't watch anything go down. The girl came in and she said, "I like Artie."
Yeah, but then when the Gange thing started, I could tell he liked it. Look, we were on the air, so I was
Guess
trying to
what?
I was trying to be funny.
I
was
like
breaking
Gina
balls.
Lola Brigida. Should I be mad at her husband?
Well, she's too old for you now.
No. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to think of somebody.
No, I
that
know.
was some name to pull out
I
of
get.
your hat.
I understand, but like,
I met a dude that went out with her.
if you're really into a chick,
I like Miss September.
Yeah.
From Playboy.
Right.
Am I mad at her boyfriend? Like I saw her in a magazine.
I think it's different.
I don't think it is.
But that chick.
One thing if he was dating her and then all of a sudden you start dating her, that's a whole nother story.
That chick is a score for either one of us. And Gange was working her, and she's nice. And you know how you get with. I tell you, I've had crushes on chicks, and then some guy.
Yeah, Gange.
Yo, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
So I'm not 100% mad at Artie. I mean, I love Artie. So
what percentage are you mad at?
And don't downplay it here on the air because I got the inside scoop. You were pissed.
No, I just hope Artie knows that I'm still. This is not. I don't want to make it a competition. This is not a competition between me and Artie.
But you're still into her.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So you're going to still continue to try for her?
Absolutely.
Okay, well then you know what? You know what, Gange? I am going to bow out of this.
Oh no.
I am. You do your thing, man.
But he's not going to get her.
No, I know for a fact she likes Gange.
He's not going to get her.
She likes him like she likes her father and brother.
Shut up.
He's going to her friend.
You know what, Gange? You remind me of a guy who like. You brush up against a girl, and now you own her, and no other guy can hit on her. You're ruining this fucking guy's chances.
Listen, why aren't you doing this for me? Why aren't you going?
Right. I mean,
But wait a minute.
I'm not doing this for you.
The girl said, I like Artie.
Hold it a second. I'm doing this because you should go out and get her, but don't lay some trip on Artie.
I'm not. Listen,
She ain't with you. She knew you for 2 weeks. She didn't have any date. And you're such a fucking pussy. You never even asked her out. Artie asked her out. You're a fucking pussy. I seen you with chicks.
I'm not a pussy.
Did you ask her out?
No.
Okay, that case closed. You're hanging around her for weeks. You're going to be her best friend, and it's going
I'm not trying
nowhere.
to be your best friend.
You're going to be her best friend.
I'm not. That's not my intention.
No, but me and Gange
You just cost this chick 6 figures.
Me and Gange are similar with women. I can tell. I'm not the most bravado guy around women.
I'm not either. But all I'm telling you is I've seen Gange what he does. He's the guy. He's got his fishing pole in the ocean, and he goes over to you and says, I'm fishing here first. The fish are here for me.
That's not true.
No, he's a cock blocker.
Like that.
Gange,
stop that.
But
why are you late? So in other words,
Artie didn't know you were involved.
Gange, why don't we announce to every man on the planet that he has to lay off this girl?
That's right. Every girl is off limits till Gange picks
Well,
one.
listen, if I didn't know Gange, but I knew of a guy like that, I wouldn't stop in a heartbeat. That,
of course not.
But we're friends.
No, but wait a second. Why can't you go out with this girl, and why can't Gange? Let
Howard,
the best man win.
Howard, listen, it'll create such weirdness. I've seen this happen
he'll
before.
get over it.
No, I don't. Gange, you know what? You've known her longer, and I understand, and I barely know her.
And how about he hasn't asked her out ever?
You're not going to go out on Thursday with her? You already got it. Oh,
I'm not. I'm going to.
You got a date with her, and you're
I
gonna...
don't have a date with her. Nothing's official yet. We talked about it.
You're insane.
Listen, dude. Gange, I think you should.
Man, and this is what men do.
No, they don't. No real man does this.
No,
You're a fucking pussy.
I am not a pussy.
I've told you that your whole life. You're a pussy.
Why am I a pussy?
Listen, Daddy can't get you this girl. Sorry,
Daddy to get me everything.
Daddy can't get you this girl. So now Artie's got to back off.
But why are you trying to throw me under the bus?
I'm not. I'm saying to you, go out and get this fucking girl. What are you telling Artie not to get her for? You're not getting her.
I'm competing with somebody in my own world here.
You know what, Gange? Inform us of every chick.
You're competing with every man on earth.
Inform us of every chick you meet so I can alert my audience so they stay away from her.
But every man on earth isn't his friend, though.
Yeah, but he had 2 weeks, Artie.
2 weeks for me is not.
Weeks.
2 weeks for me is not all. It took me 4 years to
how
ask
many
a chick
times did
out.
she text you this weekend? 0.
No, actually, last night and Friday night.
I'm sure she has. Well, she mentioned Gange in one of her texts to me. She goes, I really like both you and Gange, and you should stay in touch with me. But, Howard, first of all, I love the fact that you're fighting for me.
No, I'm fighting for both of you guys. Gange's not getting my point. Listen, this chick, first of all, has a boyfriend. Both you aren't in her pants. But let me tell you something.
Well, that might be her playing out situation.
She walked in the room.
Said she'd quit her boyfriend for Gange.
She walked in the room and said she was into Artie. She went to Letterman with Artie. Gange, if he's such a fucking prize to this girl and she's digging him,
she wouldn't have done that.
Or she can go out with him too.
But if she liked Gange,
if she was into Gange, she never would have done that.
Brought up the Artie thing in front of him.
So now, guess what, dude? You're going to lose out. And this fucking guy's not going to do anything.
But you know what? Listen, without getting into detail.
Hey, Gange, can you call us after a year and let us know that you haven't scored with this girl, so then maybe Artie can call her?
But let her make a decision. Listen, I'm going to say.
You're not letting her make a decision. You're making the decision.
If Gange wants to take her out, he should take her out without one of his friends looming over.
But the girl even said she wanted to go out with you, not with Gange. She said, I like Artie better.
I don't think she said that.
She said it.
She said, Gange's sweet. I like Gange. I'm really into Artie.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, she did.
Play the tape. She never said I'm really into Artie.
She said Gange has a vagina and Artie's got a cock.
Well, that's one I got over.
Gange, I'm not against you. I'm for you, but I just know how you are, and I know that you're just like laying claim to this girl without any fucking context whatsoever. Because you worked with her. She did Bowling Beauties, and Gange was there, so now it's his girlfriend.
I don't blame anybody. Listen, I kind of feel like I like
asshole.
her. I think she's, obviously really cute. I think I have a lot of, I like a lot of things about her.
You know, when a dog, can I tell you something, Gange? I'm going to give you a little lesson in life. They've actually had cases like this where a couple's getting divorced and they both want the dog. You know what the judge does?
He cuts the dog in half.
No. No, that would be stupid because then the dog would be. What he does is they have each owner stand on opposite ends. Yeah. And whichever the dog goes to.
Right.
That's the person who gets custody.
It's really the girl's choice.
That's a dog, not a human being.
Yeah. So let's put her on all fours. I'll stand on that side of the street.
All right, what is it, Doug? Doug Goodstein, executive producer of Howard TV.
She doesn't only have a boyfriend; she has a live-in boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, wait a minute. No, that's not the information I got.
Oh, that's what we got. We did a shoot with her in her apartment.
Okay.
I guess with the live-in.
Well, you know what, then, Gange? Maybe she's a little player.
No,
so
you know what? Give her to Gange.
Well, she's playing everyone. Well,
she's not playing anyone. Gange thinks he's in a relationship with her because he's talked to her a couple of times.
He was smitten with her. I mean, he really. No, I really.
But guess what? A lot of guys are smitten with him. And you know what? Gange needs to hire his father to go out and rub out every guy in the planet who's smitten with her. Guess what? A lot of guys are smitten with her. But guess what? She ain't smitten with Gange.
Yeah, but you got to make a play.
Can I tell you something funny? That we did profiles for the Bowling Beauty, so we went to her apartment. We asked her a shitload of questions.
Doug, you saw how upset Gange was. He was really pissed at Artie.
Yeah, because it's more than 2 weeks. It's going on for like 6 or 7 weeks that he couldn't. Gange can't stop talking about this girl, but I think he's being held back by the fact that she has a boyfriend.
Yeah, well, that's typical. But Artie, he's going to make suffer.
I'm going to make Artie suffer.
May the best man win. Let them have a cock off.
I mean, I'm not a pathetic slob. I'm not going to suffer if I don't get.
No, you know what I'm saying.
I mean, without getting into any detail, I've been doing all right for myself.
No,
I've
I'm
been
not
single,
saying that. But
Gange's
been knowing this chick for 6 weeks. He sits home and beats off to her, and he thinks he's in a relationship with her.
Well, Gange's clearly more into her than I am. At this point,
but
because I don't know
he's
her
going to get to go out with her.
I feel as a friend.
How do you lay claim to a chick you're not even going out with?
As a friend, I should let Gange have that.
All right, Gange. Artie's backing off now.
You ran into a really nice guy, Gange.
Artie is a great guy. I'm not
hey, Gange, go get her.
Gange felt this way about Britney Spears. He had a big poster of her on his cubicle.
Remember when Gange could get Tori Spelling?
Yeah. How about this, Gange? You have 28 hours to make something.
I mean, what's the
He had 2 weeks.
I mean, that would be great. 6 weeks, Robin.
6?
That would be great for the air.
It's been about six plus, probably closer to 2 months.
He's had 2 months, and the girl doesn't even know yet. He hasn't even asked her out.
Right.
We met her at the end of March,
Gange,
actually, so it's more than that.
Since March, you know this girl. At what point are you going to ask her out so other guys can go out?
Well, I had to wait till Bowling Beauties was done. I didn't want it to be a conflict.
Oh, my God. What are you talking about? She was
I didn't want,
Gange, text her now and say, would you go out with me tonight? And if she says no, let Artie get his shot.
First of all, she's probably home loving all of this.
Yeah.
Second, but what Doug just said.
You two are fighting over her, and she's got a boyfriend.
What Doug just said, a live-in boyfriend.
The boyfriend isn't fighting over her.
I thought it was way more casual than a live-in boyfriend. I'm like, that's ridiculous. This broad's she might be a liar.
What else you got?
We also asked her who she liked, on the staff or at the show, and she said Greg, the camera guy.
Of course.
And then Ronnie told me that she wanted to make plans with him too.
I'll tell you what, with Ronnie Mund?
That's what he just told me. Yeah.
Ronnie Mund?
So she might be a big flirt playing everyone.
Yeah, so you know what, Gange? Her. Just that's ridiculous. Ronnie.
Yeah, Ronnie.
Well, they live near each other, so she said, "Oh, we should make plans.
You know
we'll
what,
walk
Gange?
the dogs together."
All right, okay, I've had enough of this. Gange, she's yours. You win, Gange. You
got the prize.
There you go. Artie's backing off your girl.
Thanks, Artie.
You should go dip your cock in acid so you have a vagina between your legs. And put on a damn dress today and walk around in some sandals.
You never have to cry to
You shouldn't even be allowed to wear fucking pants. Put on a pair of hot pants, you fucking nut.
Where's the man in you? Go get the girl if you want.
I wasted a trip to Letterman on this broad.
Yeah, you could have saved him some time.
Gange, God bless you.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, say something nice about me, so at least maybe she hears that.
You look good in a dress.
Oh, F you. Jesus
Goodbye.
Christ.
I mean, I don't believe this, Gange. I like Gange. Don't think I'm against him. I'm for him.
But when do you have to get help to get a girl from another guy?
If you do, don't go with her because it's going to only be
I'm
a
not
disaster.
asking for Artie's help at all.
Yes, you are. You're saying back off.
You're saying Artie can't go out with her.
Artie really
It's your girlfriend.
He could try to go out with her too, and listen. But
He already has a date with her.
I don't, though.
Same thing.
Listen, based on what I'm hearing Doug saying about Greg and Ronnie, the live-in boyfriend, and the
John, and then did a show at the Chelsea parking lot, and to me that's where I met my girlfriend, and that was the best moment I ever had.
That's wonderful. Question from CWB in Tennessee. He asks, "What is?" John asks, at what point in your life did it become acceptable to shit your pants just to be on time to a Stern-related event?
It was never in time, but I was too committed to quote the budget, and I was there, so regardless, it would make no sense like to go all the way there and then do a 180 and go back. And that was my big mistake.
There was no closed bathroom you could have gotten to?
No, there was no place because that area is mostly industrial places, factory, there was hardly no stores there.
What about like behind a factory or something instead of in your pants?
I was looking, but then it was too late.
Oh.
That's the first thing I did once I get there. I would like to pass at the T-ship. I'm sure I left the perfect toilet nice and clean when I got done.
Yes. Question from Russell B. He asks, have you ever been in a fist fight?
No. Number one, I don't drink, so I don't get drunk, and it's just that people who get drunk. If somebody wants to behave like an so I just go away. So I never confront anybody.
More of a lover than a fighter.
You should try me sometime.
A fight?
No, a lover.
A lover. LED asks, what do you keep in your fanny pack?
Using my radio, my money, my cards.
You want to show us?
Okay. That's it. I got my money in my front pocket. Mm-hmm. Where I took my radio, I got my ID card for work and my keys. Here. I got some credit card here and the back of my credit card here. So
is that a business card? Do you have business cards?
No, I don't have a business card. That's my health card.
Hang on to that.
Okay.
Question from Scott P. Scott asked, do you feel bad that you are not on the show that much anymore?
No, because how it kept me alive. He can only do so much with me, and then it become all dead. So if I never appear, I'm not going to grab pockets off it. I'm not going to throw a tantrum. I'm happy for for what happened before, not the future. Live to the new generation of Rat Packers.
The new generation. You're passing the torch.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. I understood.
Yeah, very good.
Dylan M. asks, do you think pro wrestling is as good as it used to be? And if not, when do you think pro wrestling was at its best?
Well, I really don't watch that much wrestling anymore. I think it comes with age. I become a little more mature. I got different interests, and I can't say if the product today is better or worse than the product of yesterday. I think it's just a personal. Is personal to whomever it pertains to.
JR asked, in the past you've had sex with men. Was it easier to pick up gay men or women while having the speech impediment?
Oh, but that's a... Where my track...
Asks, how difficult is it when you order food over the phone? Do they ever get your order right?
You have to speak nice and slow and very deliberate. That's my advice. I don't have what Cracker Bob went through when he all the stuff, on the phone.
And Diggy by me. Diggy by me.
Yeah. Okay. Question from Crix B. Crix asks, being that you have been with both men and women, here's a double F, marry, kill for you.
Okay.
Jason, Benji, and JD, and then Lisa, Rob.
I would probably, nothing personal, guys, but I would probably marry Jason, kill JD, and Benji.
Awesome.
For whatever reason, I cannot make sense of it myself.
It's just what your heart says.
And the woman?
And the women are Lisa G, Robin, and myself.
Oh, I would marry Lisa G, you.
Thank you.
Not in that way. And kill Robin.
In what way would you be f***ing me?
Like a dog in hate.
I'm kind of flattered by that.
Okay.
Okay. I want to thank Fred for taking the time to answer the questions that you, the fans, submitted. Keep sending your questions in. You can tweet them, you can Facebook them, you can email them, you can even send a video submission and be a part of this show. Remember, this is your show, so don't screw it up. Until next time, I'm Rachel Fine, and I hope you had a fine time. Did you have a fine time?
I did. And people, send in more questions about me so Rachel can invite me here again.
That's a great idea. I actually had a bonus request from Clayton B, if you have a second.
Yeah.
He wants you to repeat after me. Are you ready?
Okay, whatever.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
Was that good or bad?
I think it was pretty good. I understood it. Nice work.
I think the problem is, if I know what to say next, I have no problem saying long words. when I was younger, I used to be more of a stutterer than Stuttering John back then. So, but now I overcome that, but I still got this great voice. Yes.
Great voice indeed.
Yeah, whatever.
You don't even seem to understand the show. You just ruin everything. You got to be funny in here. I can't wait for you guys to see this on Howard TV.
Daily shows, classics, and exclusive behind-the-scenes access.
Oh, that's going to be on Howard TV.
The funniest, sexiest, most star-studded network on TV is Howard TV On Demand.
Hey Stern fans, welcome to Fine Time, the show where you, the fans, get the opportunity to ask questions and interact with your favorite Stern Show staffers, whack backers, and celebrity superfans. I'm your host, Rachel Fine. Now today I'm coming to you from Radio City Music Hall, where we get the Fine Time opportunity to sit down with Howard's co-judges. That's right, Mel B, Heidi Klum, and Howie Mandel. Watch what happens when we ask them your questions. We got tons of questions from all of Howard's fans, so I'm happy to sit down with you guys today.
Oh, dear.
First one, I know, prepare yourself.
I'm scared.
First one comes from Kim Rossi S. She asks, were you intimidated to work with Howard, and what's the biggest misconception that has changed?
Who are you talking to?
Whoever, you want to take it first?
I will take it
okay.
first. I was not intimidated. I was excited to work with Howard. I had done his radio show many times.
Yep.
And I was not surprised because I know him, but I think people are surprised. Well, I'm still surprised. He's a surprising, guy. Just when you think you know him, he'll surprise. Like, he'll see an act and you think, there's no way Howard's going to love this. And he becomes like a marshmallow, and he gets very sensitive about, something. And you go, well, is this Fart Man? Is this,
Sure. Is this the guy that burps all the time?
Yeah.
And have to change the station?
Has he
and,
lived up to everything you thought he was?
I thought he would be more mean, and he's not.
He's not.
He's not. He has a very soft heart. Hard shell, soft inside.
But he's also very inappropriate, which I love, because I find that funny. But I do think he's like a big, cuddly teddy bear.
Yeah.
You just kind of want to give him a
Have you guys cuddled him?
I have.
You really have?
Yeah.
Spooning or just like a
no,
cuddle?
No, just like a stand-up cuddle.
Stand-up cuddle. Both
Yeah,
dressed?
Not like a
Were you
laid
both
down.
dressed?
Well, of course I was.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the standard greeting of a new judge is.
He's so tall.
He's really tall. Yes. He is.
Oh, so a cuddle is could be a mouthful.
That's what it's saying.
If you hug him front to front, you could choke.
Oh, I'm not that short.
No, he's that tall. Without your heels, how tall are you?
5'5".
5'5". I think that's exactly where his dick is, right?
That's an excellent point.
What did you say?
That's where his dick is. Dick is American for penis. At 5'5".
Did you just really say that?
He did.
Yeah, it's
Now,
Howard
he's
TV.
being
I
inappropriate.
subscribe to this.
See,
I'm
you
going
know
to watch
Howard
this.
TV. You know the level of
I'm a
appropriateness.
subscriber.
Excellent.
I'll be watching this.
Well,
oh, this is so weird as a subscriber just to look at myself and go, this is what I'm paying for.
This is awesome. We have a question from John W. John asks, does it upset you guys when Howard calls himself America's judge and claims that your opinions are unimportant?
No, we cut it out.
You cut it out?
When it's live, we cannot cut it out, but the 150,000 times he said it when we were taping, we cut it out.
When the contestants are backstage, do they talk about that I'm America's judge and that I'm the important judge, or am I delusional?
No, they do. When people ask, we get asked that a lot, and most of the time, you're who they bring up.
Right.
So you've created a mental block. What about you, Mel?
I just ignore him.
Okay.
He may be America's judge, but we are the international world judge.
I see. You're the international.
We have
Yes.
traveled outside of America. He has not.
Yes.
Okay.
We have an international sense.
Brandon S. asks, don't you think it's utterly ridiculous that Howard's bodyguard is a small 65-year-old man with a Batman goatee?
That's his body? I thought that's just a driver.
No, Ronnie's the security.
That was the guy that carries his jewelry.
Ronnie's the head of security. How's your experience?
I didn't realize that he was security.
Really?
No, I thought he was just a driver.
Is he undercover?
No, you know him, Ronnie. He's up there with the weird
Batman
mustache.
Yeah.
Ronnie's the security guy?
How did you not know that?
Because everybody keeps walking by him and getting into Howard's room. That's the guy, if you want to get to Howard, go by the guy with the Batman mustache. Everybody knows that. Fans here go, we can't get in, we can't get in. You know the seating here, thousands of people are lined up and they look for the guy, the driver with the Batman, and they go around that guy. That's how they get in.
Also, when we're doing the show, he's always like slapping his legs and he's clapping and laughing. He's totally watching the show instead of the people.
Right. He doesn't watch. He doesn't watch.
So he was the security guy. Hopefully he still will be after this
I didn't know. No, it's good to know. You know something? It's the interviewer usually. But the people, it's great when the people that are being interviewed are learning something.
This is good.
That's good. That's why I love this show.
So we have to be careful.
What?
Because he's the security.
No, now that we know that he's a security guy, we don't have to be careful.
Yeah.
We thought there was some highfalutin security company. Not so much.
Not so much. There'll be this question's for you from DZ. D asks, if Howard was a Spice Girl, what would his Spice nickname be?
Probably Grumpy Spice. Grumpy Spice or Lanky Spice.
Lanky Spice.
Not Jewy?
Lanky.
Jewy
No, that's
Spice?
racist.
No, it's not.
Because
I'm
well,
a Jew. I
it
can
is a
say
little
that.
bit. I
Jewy.
can't say that. You can say it because you're a Jew. I can't. Because
Give me what
I
you
can't-
want,
I
what you
can't
really,
say
really
it
want.
either.
For
I'm
10%
German.
off.
Oh, get me involved here. No, because I love when you say grumpy spice.
Grumpy. Yeah, he would be grumpy actually. That is a good one. Yeah.
Grumpy Spice. Question for Heidi from Ryan M. Ryan asks, do you have a secret little crush on Howard? Because I believe you do.
I have an open crush on Howard, not a secret one.
Okay. Do you find him very attractive?
No, I don't have a crush on him. I think that he's handsome. He is attractive. He is very smart.
Yeah.
Do you think
I love
Howard's
that. He's
smart
funny.
and attractive too?
I do.
Yeah.
Not when you have red shorts on. I told you that. When you dress like this.
Oh yeah,
much better.
those jeans you wore.
I wear red. I have a red mankini that I was wearing the other day, and she
You
didn't
know,
like
when
it.
he has help for the show,
Sure.
he looks awesome.
You don't like the way I dress?
But when he dresses,
When he dresses just
off-camera,
the way he dresses, as
Not
being
good.
Howie Mandel,
It's horrible.
iffy.
it's dodgy.
But it still makes me more attractive.
You look a little bit like a tourist.
I am a tourist. I don't live here.
It looks like you need to have one of those passport neck holders, you know?
A fanny pack.
Yeah. But you can have those when you put them around your neck. You put your passport
But that's
and your
not the
money in
question.
it.
I'm
Then you're
attractive, right?
perfect.
Am I attractive?
Apart from the outfits.
Who's more attractive,
Very
me or
attractive.
Howard?
I think both for your age, you look good.
Don't ask for your age.
I'm just saying.
Yes, and you're smart for a retarded girl.
Oh.
Was that wrong to say on TV?
You know.
Okay.
That's Howard TV.
Inappropriate.
This is a good lead into the next question for you, Howie. This is from @RazFaz. He asks, has Ronnie continued to call you cute or given you any other
That
weird
really
compliments?
threw me that
I know
day.
it did. So
Ronnie,
he
I
got-
came out of the dressing room one day. I don't know if you girls heard this. I walked out of the dressing room, speaking of the way I dress, and Ronnie's sitting there. I didn't know, head of security, and he goes, I'm being honest, you look cute today. And I just didn't know how to respond. I wasn't going for that.
That just adds to the list of his weirdness.
Really?
Yeah.
You did look cute, dude.
A man doesn't say to another man, you look cute.
Well, I said it to you because you look cute.
But because
Did you think that you look cute?
No,
Did you
I never
find
think
that?
I
Was
look
he
cute.
coming
I
on
don't
to
go
you?
for cute. Like, today I'm
You're
going for...
hot.
Did I achieve it?
Yes.
I think you look good.
I look really hot.
Here's a
I'm
question.
feeling particularly sexy.
You look sexy tonight. This is a sexy
It's our
look.
TV.
Yes.
This is the place to look sexy.
It is.
Those pants are very tight.
They are tight.
Yep.
Oh my God, I can't believe I just looked.
We all
Why
look.
didn't you look?
All three of us look.
I didn't look.
Did you look?
I know.
How do you know that's right?
I just.
You can tell.
I'm not looking.
His
Peripheral
voice
vision.
was higher or what?
No.
Question for all of you from Daniel R. Daniel asks, have any of you had a strange or unusual Stern Show related fan interaction since working with Howard?
Yes.
Tell me.
Yes. So the first day that we were here live at High Pitched Eric
Oh, yeah.
is in the crowd. Outside, we're doing this red carpet thing. And I'm doing all these interviews. And I hear, Howie! 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 Hey, Howie! 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 For hours. I mean, and we're doing all these other media things. Howie! Howie!
He's always.
Howie! Howie! For hours. Finally, I see him, and I just want the sound to stop. I just want it to stop.
Howie! Howie! Look out, Howie! Hi, Howie!
So I walk over to Eric. He goes, Howie! I go, I'm right here. He goes, is there any way you can get Mel B to come over? That was my strange interaction. That's High Pitched
He
Eric.
does have a lot of followers.
Yeah.
I wasn't like fully aware. I mean, there's
Who?
Howard.
Oh, High Pitched Eric.
Yeah, he's always there, and there's always a lady with a crown.
Marianne.
That's Marianne.
Marianne from
Always
Brooklyn.
there.
Another great
I mean,
voice.
It's hardcore. It's amazing.
Yeah.
All we need is Howard in our life.
Howie!
And
Howie!
Right?
For somebody that's in radio, where sound is the basic, he is surrounded by the most annoying sounds in the world.
Excellent point.
It really is. I mean, his whole industry is audio, and he's got high-pitched Eric, Marianne from Brooklyn. It's the most grating, but he makes it work.
That's very true.
Yes.
Question from Dr. Mike for the ladies. He asks, if you had to be stranded on a desert island with either Howard, Nick, or Howie, who would you pick and why? Mel, you want to take it first?
Nick, because he's black.
Okay. That's it.
Really?
And I was racist? With Jewy spice?
Go stick with my peeps.
Okay. Fair enough. How about you?
Can I have them all?
You get one.
I can't
Two
choose.
people
I'm
on
a
the island?
Gemini.
Why can't we all just get along? I'm not allowed on your black island.
Can't go on our Black Island.
Really? My
You
God.
have to choose one person.
It's one person.
Really? I know.
I don't want to choose.
Oh, Mel Dean.
I don't want to choose.
Miss Mel Dean.
I don't want to choose.
Instead of Paula.
Here, I'll make it easier. So, what if you had to pick between Heidi and Mel? One person on your desert island.
Mel, because she's black. And I don't. Well, it's the island. I don't know how the islands work. I just found out how they work, and I don't want any trouble. No, both. Can I have both? Can you sneak her in?
I'm a Gemini. There's
No,
two
I
of
would-
me, and I would like.
Oh, then I would like that. I'd like a menage with Heidi.
That's fair.
You're not a Gemini, though.
I'm a Gemini, too.
I'm married to a Gemini.
We're both
But
Geminis.
you are not a Gemini.
No, I'm a Sagittarius.
I'm a Gemini.
So what does that mean?
I can have more. I'm two.
You can do more.
That's not
That's what I said. I can have a menage with you.
Next question.
Can I have a menage with you?
Next question is for Howie.
I'm
from-
schizophrenic, so I can always have a menage with whoever.
While we're talking mental health, Artie asks, what are your best OCD coping mechanisms?
Oh, medication.
Medication, that's
I'm
good.
medicated as
It's a
we
lot
speak.
of people and stuff and desks and surfaces.
As
Does it
we
freak you
speak,
out?
I'm on. Everything freaks me out.
Yeah.
I'm medicated. I'm worried about the germs I can get from the island.
Right, from Black Island?
Go to my
That's what you called
You're
it.
gonna get letters.
She said it was Black Island.
No, I was
Where are my
joking. You're being
earplugs?
serious.
I need
This is
earplugs.
wrong. She is so wrong.
That's it. I'm leaving.
Question from LB before you leave.
Oh my
when did you
God.
stop being
What year is this?
When did you stop being Scary Spice and start being Mel B?
I think I'm always going to be Scary Spice. Yeah, that's my thing.
Yeah.
I've been Scary Spice for over 20 years.
Yeah.
I don't want to stop.
But I don't think I think you are Scary Spice not because you are scary. It's because she's not scared of anything. Don't you think?
There you go.
It's profound, right?
Yeah. Well, I was scared of that snake.
That was really
I was.
I
Yeah,
met a guy
I
named
was.
Scary Larry.
On
He's
that
always going to be
note,
Scary Larry.
that's fantastic. I want to take this.
Trying to-
This is the part where I end it. I want
Why?
to take this because there's a whole schedule and you have places to go. I don't want to take all your day.
Why do you point at something that's not a watch?
I know that if I had one, it would have.
Look,
Do you have
you've
one
got
for
places
me?
to go. Look at that.
On my arm. I'm
Why
going
do
to
you
spend
do that?
time on my arm. I want to thank Howie, Mel, and Heidi for taking the time to answer the questions that you, the fans, submitted. Keep sending your questions. You can tweet them, you can Facebook them, you can send a video submission, and even be a part of the show. And remember,
You know what
this
you
is
should do if you
your
don't have a
show,
watch?
so don't
You
screw
should
it up.
lie on your back and use your breast as a sundial. And you can tell that's how you
That
can
would
tell
be-
the time.
They're,
And that's
they're
good
real.
She
I
has
don't
good
think it would
boobs.
work
She
in
wouldn't
the
be on Howard
sundial.
TV if she didn't have
Send
boobs.
us more
Fair
of these
point.
great questions.
Have you flashed
You
your
will get
boobs?
more of this mumbling.
They've always been
good.
covered.
Always been
That's
covered.
They've always been covered.
From birth.
I mean, since I was born, I came out with a bikini top on. Hope you guys had a fine time.
I did.
Hey now. You don't even seem to understand the show. You just ruin everything. You got to be funny in here. I can't wait for you guys to see this on Howard TV.
Daily reality shows, classics, and exclusive behind-the-scenes access.
Well, that's going to be on Howard TV.
The funniest, sexiest, most star-studded network on TV is Howard TV On Demand.
What happens when Howard Stern's staff asks him the questions they've always wanted answered? It's time to Ask Howard with Rachel Fine.
And we're back for an all-new episode of Ask Howard. Are you ready?
I am ready. The last episode of Ask Howard was very exciting.
It was.
I got ridiculed for showing what was in my man purse. A lot of people called me a pussy and worse.
No.
But I am ready. It's all right. I can handle it. I've been criticized by my so-called fans before. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
First question comes to us from Shuli Agar at Howard 100 News.
When you're having a bad day, who is the most annoying person you can interact with?
Gary. When I am really ragged out and Gary says anything to me and I see him, wolf, or he starts in the morning, I get crazy. There's no rationale for it. It doesn't make sense. I shouldn't be that way, but I am. Gary gets it.
But today he's like extra phlegmy. He was like, and he doesn't want to clear his throat in front of me, so he just gets worse and worse.
Does it often happen that, then he can't even get the words out?
Yeah. And then he walks away and he just goes, and like he waits for me to play something so he can quietly clear his throat.
In the old days, sometimes I would get annoyed with Fred because he would chew his pen when we would write together. And it would drive me crazy because he would like when Fred is thinking of something funny, he won't give you an answer like right away. He has to think. So he would chew on his pen and he'd be like, and then like his eyes would kind of go and he'd go. I used to go nuts from that. Little things would drive me crazy like that. But that's Fred's process. Fred isn't one of those guys that'll come right out with something. He likes to ruminate. And so, but Gary's my guy.
He's your guy.
Yeah, that's his main job, letting me get annoyed with him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Question from John Hine.
How difficult will it be for you to finally step away from the mic?
That's a really good question. I have the feeling I don't think I could ever do it, but maybe I could. I keep fantasizing that I could, but I don't know when that would be. And, I still enjoy doing the radio show. I still get something from it. And I know that when we have time away, I'm like, wow, I need to get on the air. I start to get like a weird feeling like I've been away, and it doesn't feel right. So it would be difficult for me to stop broadcasting altogether, I think.
Do you see yourself ever retiring from any entertainment, or it's something you'll do the rest of your life?
I probably will. I mean, I don't know. It's a funny thing. I've always felt that as long as you're effective and you do your thing, hey, why not keep doing it? But it seems, how do you know when you're really being effective? It's a catch-22. So right now, I couldn't give you a date when I would stop broadcasting.
Good. Question from Richie Wilson at Howard TV.
Isn't that the inventor of the kittens?
That is the kittens inventor. Yes, it is.
That's what I thought it was.
Proud sponsor.
Yeah.
Aside from the loss of Bianca, what moment almost made you cry on the air?
A few times I got emotional when I talked about Robin. I've said some things about Robin that are from the heart.
Where I would lose courage, Robin always has the courage. She always is the brave one. Always the brave one with me. I could go to her and, I could always rely on her.
I feel very loyal to her, and she's loyal to me. Same with Fred and Gary. I would think that would be it. Bianca was, yeah, that's right. I got emotional about Bianca.
My beautiful, beautiful, wonderful dog, Bianca, died.
Yeah, I heard that. And I didn't know if you were going to bring it up.
Well, I don't want to because I will start to cry, and I don't want to cry on the air because you guys are so fucking brutal.
What else? I think, I know when my kids were born, I was happy. I didn't cry or something like that, but I remember feeling emotional. And I can't remember too many other moments, actually.
I know we just passed the 1-year anniversary for Bianca. Does it still kind of choke you up to think about?
Yeah. Beth and I love that dog. That was a great, great dog. And, Beth and I don't have children of our own. So, I have my kids. but we never shared having a child, and Bianca really was our child. So it was tough. It was tough.
Thank you so much for taking the time to sit down and talk with us. This was awesome.
You're right. It was awesome, and so were you.
Thank
we
you.
should be very proud of ourselves.
Oh, I'm proud.
You don't even seem to understand the show. You just ruin everything. You got to be funny in here. I can't wait for you guys to see this on Howard TV.
Daily shows, classics, and exclusive behind-the-scenes access.
Well, that's going to be on Howard TV.
The funniest, sexiest, most star-studded network on TV is Howard TV On Demand.
When Howard Stern's staff asks him the questions they've always wanted answered. It's time to Ask Howard with Rachel Fine.
And we're back for an all-new episode of Ask Howard. Are you ready?
I am ready. The last episode of Ask Howard was very exciting.
It was.
I got ridiculed for showing what was in my man purse. A lot of people called me a pussy and worse.
No.
But I am ready. It's all right. I can handle it. I've been criticized by my so-called fans before. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
First question comes to us from Shuli Agar at Howard 100 News.
When you're having a bad day, who is the most annoying person you can interact with?
Gary. When I am really ragged out and Gary says anything to me, and I see him, wolf, or he starts in the morning, I get crazy. There's no rationale for it. It doesn't make sense. I shouldn't be that way, but I am. Gary gets it. But today he's like extra phlegmy. He was like, and he doesn't want to clear his throat in front of me, so he just gets worse and worse.
Does it often happen that, then he can't even get the words out?
Yeah. And then he walks away and he just goes, and like he waits for me to play something so he can quietly clear his throat. In the old days, sometimes I would get annoyed with Fred because he would chew his pen when we would write together. And it would drive me crazy because he would like, when Fred is thinking of something funny, he won't give you an answer like right away. He has to think. So he would chew on his pen and he'd be like, and then like his eyes would kind of go, and he'd go. I used to go nuts from that. Little things would drive me crazy like that. But that's Fred's process. Fred isn't one of those guys that'll come right out with something. He likes to ruminate. And so, but Gary's my guy.
Here's your guy.
Yeah, that's his main job, letting me get annoyed with him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Question from John Hine.
How difficult will it be for you to finally step away from the mic?
That's a really good question. I have the feeling I don't think I could ever do it, but maybe I could. I keep fantasizing that I could, but I don't know when that would be. And, I still enjoy doing the radio show. I still get something from it. And I know that when we have time away, I'm like, wow, I need to get on the air. I start to get like a weird feeling like I've been away, and it doesn't feel right. So it would be difficult for me to stop broadcasting altogether, I think.
Do you see yourself ever retiring from any entertainment, or it's something you'll do the rest of your life?
I probably will. I mean, I don't know. It's a funny thing. I've always felt that as long as you're effective and you do your thing, hey, why not keep doing it? But it seems, how do you know when you're really being effective? It's a catch-22. So right now, I couldn't give you a date when I would stop broadcasting.
Good. Question from Richie Wilson at Howard TV.
Isn't that the inventor of the Shittens?
That is the Shittens inventor. Yes, it is.
That's what I thought it was.
Proud sponsor.
Yeah.
Aside from the loss of Bianca, what moment almost made you cry on the air?
A few times I got emotional when I talked about Robin. I've said some things about Robin that are from the heart.
Where I would lose courage, Robin always has the courage. She always is the brave one. Always the brave one with me. I could go to her and, I could always rely on her.
I feel very loyal to her, and she's loyal to me. Same with Fred and Gary. I would think that would be it. Bianca yeah, that's right. I got emotional about Bianca.
My beautiful, beautiful, wonderful dog, Bianca, died.
Yeah, I heard that. And I didn't know if you were going to bring it up.
Well, I don't want to because I will start to cry, and I don't want to cry on the air because you guys are so fucking brutal. What else? I think, I know when my kids were born, I was happy. I didn't cry or something like that, but I remember feeling emotional. And I can't remember too many other moments, actually.
I know we just passed the 1-year anniversary for Bianca. Does it still kind of choke you up to think about?
Yeah. Beth and I love that dog. That was a great, great dog. And, Beth and I don't have children of our own, so, I have my kids, but we never shared having a child, and Bianca really was our child. So it was tough.
Thank you so much for taking the time to sit down and talk with us. This was awesome.
You're right. It was awesome, and so were you. We should be very proud of ourselves.
Oh, I'm proud.
Let's go over the notes.
I'll take care of this. At the end, he's got his band, Goody Mob. They're like and we promised we would talk to those guys at the end.
All right, I'll talk to them.
One more. I think, by the way, you're probably one too.
CeeLo Green is a judge on The Voice. He also has had multiple Grammys, hit songs, an incredible life, which I don't know how many people are aware of CeeLo's life. Look at that. There you are, man.
Hey, man.
Look at this.
How are you?
Wow. World famous CeeLo.
I was about to say the same thing about you, Howard.
I was reading CeeLo is, of course, not your real name, but a nickname given to you.
Yeah, my name is Carlo.
Carlo, so it became CeeLo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carlo. Carlo, CeeLo, great to see you.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
When you leave The Voice, I mean, The Voice has been great for your career because so many of us get to know you as a person as opposed to just the singer.
Yes.
Why leave for a whole year? I mean, you're on a roll. The show is a phenomenal hit for NBC, and they need hits. I mean, you've got to be very, very valuable to them.
Definitely.
Why leave for a year, let Usher take over? You know what I mean? Like, why not just stick with it?
Well, it really wasn't my idea, but we did discuss prior to about the option of maybe switching out the coaches here and there whenever, an event may have presented itself where someone wanted to do something outside of the show.
So it wasn't your idea. It was NBC said, hey, we need to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, I think maybe the second or third season, maybe the ratings started to slip a little bit, and they were trying to figure out how they could
jack it up.
Yeah, just a bit. And I also had some other things I wanted to do because I had already had a prior obligation to go to Vegas, and I did a residency there for about 2 months.
When you say a residency, in other words, 2 months at the same venue.
Yeah.
And you do the show every night from that venue.
Yes.
Which is a great deal for an artist, right? You don't have to go on the road. You don't have to travel. It's all the same theater.
I rather enjoyed it. Yes, I really enjoyed doing Vegas.
Yeah. I mean, when you do a show like The Voice, does your price then go up as a performer because everyone just kind of wants to be around the guy from The Voice?
It doesn't hurt in negotiations,
Were you upset that Adam Levine and Blake Shelton were asked to stay on, and the idea of changing it up was changing you out and Christina Aguilera?
I was not. You know what? I gotta say that I probably came on with the assumption that not what expendable is a strong word. I didn't think that I was as well known. I mean, like maybe some people even questioned, my
being there in the first place.
Exactly.
Right.
And so I had to put in a lot of work to really to distinguish myself, and I think I ended up making myself irreplaceable on the show. Actually.
Well, is that what this year proved? In other words, Usher filled in for you.
Yeah.
Did you watch it when Usher was on?
I watched some of it, and I got the opportunity to see why it's such a great show, to see it from a fan's perspective.
Right.
And I said, I said, this is a really great premise and really great concept.
Did you get aggravated when you'd see Usher and say, what if he does a better job? What if he's sort of more attractive in this role than I am?
Well, I assumed that he knew he'd had some big shoes to fill coming into the show.
Right.
But no, I wasn't threatened by his temporary position, because I knew that he wouldn't do exactly what I did and probably would try to find his own niche there.
Were you hoping that the ratings would drop with him there?
I just kind of assumed that they would.
And they did, didn't they? Little bit. A little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little bit, but enough that they
Are
said...
you blaming Usher?
Yes.
No. I'm not blaming Usher. You know what? If I would have shared the show with anybody, it would have been Usher. We grew up together.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we both come from Atlanta, Georgia. We started from the same music collective, the Dungeon Family. That spawned my original group, Goody Mob and Outkast, and a host of others. So.
I didn't realize how... shitty your childhood really was.
Yeah.
I kind of like, I started to look into you, and I said, it was a really bad background. And it is amazing that you overcame the background.
Yeah.
And sort of became this big success in the music industry. Because, you were kind of on your way to the thug life, weren't you? You were robbing homeless people.
Yeah, I did that before.
You were beating, you were abusive to animals even.
Once before, yes.
Yes. And what does that mean, being abusive to animals? Like, what would you do?
Well, it's a very, very peculiar story. But we were kids, and there was a bird with a broken wing, and we weren't so kind to. And I was kind of speaking about that one incident, but it wasn't something habitual, something that You
had an anger inside of you. You probably still. Are you in therapy at all?
I've gone to therapy.
Right, because the kind of anger you had, I'm going back to your parents now,
yes,
where you grew up. Both your parents were ministers, right?
Yes.
Your father died when you were 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right? That's got to make a kid angry right off the bat.
That's right.
All right? Your dad is taken from you. Your mom, at the age of 16, when you were 16 years old, your mom gets in a car accident, and she becomes what, a paraplegic? A quadriplegic.
Yeah.
Did you have to take care of your mother?
I did.
You did. And that makes you even angrier, because as a kid, you don't have a father there, and your mother, who's supposed to be taking care of you now, is paralyzed, and now suddenly you're put in the father-mother role.
Right.
That must have made you furious.
Most certainly.
Right.
The most helpless I've ever felt.
Right. And so even that kind of anger, to get rid of it or to live with it, it's almost impossible, isn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So do you think that's why you went out and attacked people?
Yeah, I definitely had some unfocused and unaddressed energy and trauma.
Yeah. Did you have any kind of mentors when you were growing up who said to you, listen, this kind of anger, we understand what you're going through, son, this is bad for you, but you got to rise above it?
Yeah, I remember, having a couple of, there was something called a Big Brother program, and
right.
I remember my mother kind of associating with that, and I remember Mr. Bailey, that's his name, used to come by and take me to baseball practice and stuff like that.
So those programs really do work, the Big Brother program, where somebody at least takes an interest in you.
Yeah. It kind of soothes it over just a bit. Yeah.
And then your mom, after the accident, she died 2 years later.
She did.
So you were basically left without any parents or any sort of any kind of guidance system, right?
I had my grandmother, and we were actually all living at my grandmother's house. My grandmother had been a registered nurse for about 20 years, and so my sister also took off from school and became a nurse, and we took care of my mother at home. And at the same time, my grandmother was very sick as well. And I think my mother kind of decided, well, if nobody's going to take better care of me than my grandmother, and so if she's not going to be here, then I don't want to be here either. And I saw her make a decision to move on.
And when you're growing up like that, was music always in your life? Did everyone always consider you a musician, or were they shocked that you suddenly became a musician?
Well, music was not so. I'm probably the most accomplished, but my auntie, is and was a lounge singer, and
right.
so I didn't even stay with my mother a lot when I was growing up. I stayed with my auntie a lot, and so I think she understood the plight of artistry as it's taking shape and form, and so she gave me as much support as she could have.
What did you learn piano? Was that your first instrument?
Drums?
Drums.
Yeah, but they say if you can play the piano, you can play anything.
Right, and then you learned drum. Then you learned piano.
Yes, sir.
And were you a genius at the piano? Were you the type that the teacher immediately goes, "Hey, CeeLo, you're unbelievable at this"?
I was never a genius, and I'm still not.
No, well, let's be fair. You've written your share of hit songs, and even at a young age, you got picked up by record companies. How old were you when you got your first record contract?
17.
17 years old. That's considered a prodigy, in my opinion. No,
my mother passed away. She got injured at 16, so my mother passed away the year that my album was being released.
Jeez, she never got to see your success.
She got a chance to hear it. She got a chance to hear that first promotional copy. And my sister was telling me the story. I never knew it until a great while after, but she said that she was there alone with her, and she said, "Well, I want to hear the music." And I think it gave her some closure.
So literally on a deathbed, she got to hear your music.
She did.
And she probably went, "Oh my God, this is unbelievable that my son could be doing this."
Right.
And all the years you were acting out, you were involved with music too. So like when you would go out and, I don't know, mug a guy or rob somebody, you even rob people of their jewelry and things like that.
I did.
Why do you think you didn't go to the life of crime? Because of music?
Well, I mean, criminology is also a talent or a genius, if you will, and I think that I think I could be described as an artist without an outlet. I didn't realize that it was something formally that I could do. I thought it was something that I was a little shy about it initially, but.
Yeah, that probably sounds weird to people. A criminal does have a certain artistry. Anything that you're good at requires
a lot.
Being an artist.
Awful lot of focus, yeah.
Right, and so this was your focus, and you were good at it.
It became a power, yeah.
You never got caught robbing anyone?
I got caught doing some shoplifting. I became pretty fond of that.
What is the most amount of money you've ever stolen?
Never cash, just like items. Like, there was a time, you may remember this this epidemic, if you will, of starter jackets, the team jackets.
Yeah.
This was going on in many major cities of where, kids were getting killed and,
over sneakers, over jackets. Yeah.
So I never killed anyone, and I became like the character Debo in Friday, where people would see me coming, and I used to do what was called strong arm robbery. I never had to, it was never armed robbery. I was just like, give it to me.
You never did a break-in? You did a break-in.
I've done a couple of break-ins.
And what'd you steal? Mostly jewelry?
Whatever we could snatch and grab, basically.
Right. So, I mean, if you were that good at it, which it sounds like you were, and you were sort of a tough guy too, right? I mean, you could handle yourself in a fight.
Yeah.
You're a powerful guy. Did you ever beat someone up to the point where they were unconscious?
Maybe they came to after we were gone.
Yeah, but I mean, because I don't know, you seem like such a gentle spirit, like almost like a hippie in a weird way. And yet, when I read about your background, you were this tough thug.
You know what, man? I only mention it because it's such a testimony. I really would love for people to know the true story and the very humble beginnings that I come from. And what a change I've been able to make. Like, music saved my life.
It really did.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have ended up in jail or dead or something.
As many of my other friends.
Were you ever formerly a member of a gang of some sort of gang?
Well, gangs weren't really big in Atlanta, Georgia, where I'm from.
Right.
Just rival high schools, and so. But there was some gang association.
And rival high schools, it sounds like it's sort of fun. It's very vicious. But my high school had Roosevelt High School had a war going with Malvern High School.
Right.
And everyone pulled out knives. I saw people get stabbed. And I mean, you're talking about it's vicious sometimes. Makes no sense.
Knives and bats and crowbars and stuff like that. So I lived right across the street from a park called the Rec. It was short for the recreation center.
Right.
And I was an underclassman, but the high school was this way and the middle school this way, and the rival high school was right around the corner. And so after a football game, everybody would come to this Rec, and it was like a scene from The Outsiders, Pony Boy and Dally. It was big high school fights.
And you had a fight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and you could handle yourself.
I was an onlooker at the time, and I kind of wanted to get involved. I'm like, wow, look at that, you know.
Yeah, like you kind of going, am I man enough to go in and fight this fight?
I think that's the way that we kind of sit and root at boxing matches. Like, if I was in there, I would hit him with a left. No, go this way, go this way. You know, you kind of root on as if to say, if I was in your position, I would have done this.
So what's so weird to me is here's a guy who's stealing and fights and stuff, and then also getting a record contract at 17. It's weird.
Well, I've got to give a lot of credit to my aunt. You know, she.
Did a lot of the guys you were hanging with, did they get jealous when you started to get successful?
No, because almost everybody who I was friends with, we all ended up miraculously doing music. Like whether it be Andre 3000 from Outkast, like we went to elementary school together.
You knew Andre 2000 from that guy's a genius, right?
Yeah, smart.
Would you say? Did you recognize his musical abilities when he was young?
Not so much. We were all like what you call play cousins, so we were very close as friends.
Did you ever collaborate with him?
Yeah, my debut was on their first album.
Oh, it was? Mm-hmm. I didn't know that. Yeah. And so when you lay down at night, do you ever think back on those days and feel guilty, or you just say, hey, fuck it, I'm glad I got out of that whole thing?
No, I do. I feel a great deal of remorse, and a lot of what my motivation is to, outshine, and outdo, and rectify a lot of that wrong,
Yeah. I would think mugging a person, though, when you feel so powerless in your life, the only way you can feel powerful is to physically take over someone.
Yeah.
And take something from them and actually physically dominate them.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense? And instead of just like lashing out and understanding that you're angry because your mother's gone, your father died when you were 2, you're just this misery.
Right.
Somehow it makes you feel better to mug someone. It sounds weird, but maybe that's the way it operates.
Well, yeah, as they say, hurt people hurt people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hurt people.
I know Mike Tyson, when he was in, also said he was afraid all the time. That's one of the other motivating factors. If you're fearful, you want to put on this brave front.
Yeah, maybe
and
that's
prove
it.
that you're a tough guy.
I read an interview with Vin Diesel,
right.
And he said something that was pretty profound, and I was able to relate to it. He said that the artistry, the purity in heart, he knew growing up in New York City that this was something that he would need to protect.
Yeah.
And I was really moved by that. I said, yeah, I think I kind of felt like that.
Your first couple of albums were not commercial successes. Your first couple of albums were with the Goody Mob, right?
Yes.
And you guys get this deal with a record label, and you probably assume, hey, once I get a record deal, my life's set, man. I'm going to be rich. I'm going to be on tour. It's going to be great. It doesn't work like that, does it?
It does not work like that. We did our first album for $20,000, and there's 4 of us, so we got $5,000 apiece.
Yeah.
I thought I was rich.
Yeah.
And
the record company kind of pumps you up. Hey, it's going to be big. It's going to be this. It's going to be that. And then it kind of just doesn't go anywhere.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't, and it's weird. Was the Goody Mob like? Were you guys just distraught when the record doesn't make it, or you just? What's the feeling there?
I don't think there was any other option. I think we just had that camaraderie and that bond that we had all gone to school and grew up together in the same neighborhood, and so we had each other at least. And so we did an awful lot of traveling and really working that album up into it took us a year, but we worked it, toured it until it became a gold album, and we ultimately went on to have 3 consecutive gold albums.
Isn't it amazing when you are on The Voice and you see some people there who are older and they want this success? Don't you almost want to grab them and say, don't you know how hard I had to work to get this success? It's not a question of being a great technical singer, perhaps.
Right, exactly.
It's really about writing songs, learning how to maintain an audience, how to work that audience, how to please an audience live. It's almost impossible to go on The Voice and win and then have this huge career. There's got to be this hard work period of time, right?
It's very surreal, and that's the humility, that's the genuineness I think that people feel from me. I'm just in as much awe of it as anybody else. I'm just very thankful, very grateful, and trying to earn the privilege that I've been given, trying to deserve it more and more.
Why did you break up with the Goody Mob? Was it because the group wasn't having enough success for you, or and then your trajectory, if I've got it right, was Goody Mob, Gnarls Barkley?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Goody Mob breaks up. Are those guys pissed at you because here you put in all this time with them and then you just leave?
Well, our third album, World Party, was just more of an artistic difference. You know, I think I just wanted to go in a different direction, and I thought hip hop, you know, or rap music was limiting, and I knew that I was capable of more. Didn't quite know what the future would hold for me, but I was willing to take that leap, you know. Yeah. And we discussed it, and we went in different directions, and mine happened to pan out for me. And then also a number of different things happened. A member, Cujo, was in a car accident as well and lost a leg. And, you know, so a couple of, you know...
Cars keep fucking up your life, don't they, man? Between your mother and Cujo, right?
But ironically enough, it brought us all back together because we hadn't talked. We most certainly hadn't worked together, but that...
It was a nasty breakup?
Yeah, no, it wasn't really nasty, but people try to make it a lot nastier than it was. We really communicated all throughout what kind of spilled over out into the public.
Gnarls Barkley was you and that guy Danger Mouse.
Yeah.
And Danger Mouse has gone on to a big career as well.
Yeah.
Are you still friends with That's the guy with the fucking mouse head, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Isn't that weird, man? Like, you got to work with a mouse head on? I mean...
You know what? It's something that you definitely take notice to. It's pretty absurd, but he was talented. And
but Danger Mouse is the music guy, right?
Yeah, he's a producer.
He's a producer. Yeah. And you're really the front man of Gnarls Barkley. Yes. I mean, you're singing, you're doing the whole thing.
I write the songs.
Why did you and Danger Mouse break up? I mean, what was the beef? Because you guys don't get along now, do you?
No, we do, actually.
You do?
Well, but again, I had... Well, let me say this. We're cool, and... We didn't really know what to expect from Gnarls Barkley. We did it out of pocket. We did it independently,
right.
Not really knowing what to expect. I liked what he did. He played me some tracks. I did a remix to a song for another project he was working on. And in this recording session, he said to me, hey, if you don't mind, if you got a little time, I want to play you a couple other things. I said, sure. And he played me some things. I said, wow, this is amazing. I said, I'd like to use a couple of these tracks. And he said, well, I didn't realize he was bluffing me until years later. He said, well, I don't just do tracks, I do albums. And I said, well, shit, let's do an album.
Right. And why the name Gnarls Barkley? I always think, is it? I don't even know that story. Is it because Charles Barkley?
Well, yeah, it's just kind of like good old-fashioned rock and roll. It's just absurd enough to be, quotable. So we went from Gnarls Barkley to Prince Gnarls and Gnarls in Charge and Bob Gnarly.
CeeLo, how does it work? Well, if a guy comes to you and plays great tracks like Danger Mouse did, what do you do? Then you got to sit down and figure out what the lead vocal is and where to go with that song? Is that how it works? Like you got to go off into a room somewhere and figure that all out?
Well, it's like, it can happen either one or two ways. It can totally compel something, some real life experience, or it can, something can be highly imaginative. It's like that broken heart pendant. Sometimes the singer and the track itself, come together. It's like, oh, like we found each other. We found it's like rekindled, so to speak. So his music really compelled a really deep introspection, and I realized that this producer, was as troubled, and as miserable as I was at the time, going through a divorce, losing my record deal, and having just enough money to do that album.
When you were in Gnarls Barkley, the song "Crazy," that was what you and Danger Mouse did together.
That's right.
And Crazy is the first song that really breaks big, or was
it's the big one.
That was the big one, right?
Yeah.
How many people have recorded the song Crazy? I mean, besides yourself?
Oh, I mean, everybody from Nelly Furtado to Ray LaMontagne to Billy Idol. I've seen him sing it.
And isn't it financially fantastic when someone else records your song? Because that's ka-ching time, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Every artist I ever spoke to said that's where it's at, cover versions.
It's the honor of it, the compliment of it, to have connected with so many people I've never met, and to feel so alone in that emotion, and to be shared with so many people throughout the world is very sweet.
Well, so many people respond to this song. It's so great. How many did you win Grammys for this one?
Yes, sir.
How many did you win?
2.
2 Grammys?
Yes.
For songwriting and for what, like Record of the Year or something?
I think we lost our Record of the Year, but I think we got Video of the Year for this.
Who did you lose to for Record of the Year on this one?
Oh, I can't remember.
I'll tell you who it was.
Dixie Chicks.
That's right, Dixie Chicks.
I remember.
That's right. Did that piss you off?
Yeah, it seemed a little politically incorrect, but yeah.
Yeah.
It was a little disappointing, no doubt.
It was disappointing because you
get mad?
Well, you think because your song was better, right? You're saying?
Well, I had heard my song more often. I had never even heard this song, so I was like, wow, okay.
Do you have a favorite cover version of this song?
They're all wonderful.
Beyonce did a version. Is that that's a great honor, right?
It's a great honor.
Did she record it on one of her albums, Crazy?
I was going to say, are all of these recorded? Or
well, I know she does a live rendition of it because she kind of mashes it up with Crazy in Love, and I know she does it.
But we don't like when they do the live version on tour because we can't get paid for that, right? You only get paid when they record it and put it on an album. Am I correct or am I incorrect?
You're correct, but the compliment is priceless.
It is?
Yeah.
Do you ever fantasize about being married to a woman like Beyonce? When I think about Jay-Z and Beyonce, I think about, wow, what a powerful couple, and how comforting to have a wife who's a big earner like that. Or do you think it would be intimidating?
No, I can handle her.
You could handle it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You attracted to
her? She's a very powerful woman.
Not your type?
Not necessarily my type, though.
Who is your type? You know, I always thought you were gay.
Who are you dating? Have you ever been married?
Yeah, yes, he was married. You have a biological child.
I have a biological son.
And you adopted her two daughters.
That's right.
But then you guys broke up. What broke you up? The fame?
Irreconcilable differences.
Is it?
No.
You cheated?
I didn't cheat.
Really?
I'm a loyalist, man. I'm a loyal dog.
But wasn't it difficult? The more fame you got, the Grammys come and the money comes.
I'll tell you something sweet about it. After our divorce, we were talking, and it was right after our divorce that Gnarls Barkley came about.
Right.
And she called me, and she said, wow, congratulations. She said, if I had known that I was holding you back from this, I would have let go a long time ago.
What a loving thing to say.
Yeah.
Was she holding you back from that in a way? Because is marriage too domestic for you that you've got to be free to go out at night? Musician's life is at night and hanging out and sort of connecting with different musicians.
You know what? I think love in layman's terms would be defined as being out of control.
Yeah.
And with that being said, I would have sacrificed. I would have never known this reality out of that love for her.
But why wouldn't Gnarls Barkley come about if you were married? I mean, I don't understand
that.
Because
ironically enough, the incident inspired the album. Saint Elsewhere kind of is symbolically about sailing away from her.
So
the
are
title
you
track
saying
is about my divorce?
Are you saying that sometimes artists have to be in great pain in order to create great music?
Out of atrocity comes art.
Right. So the breakup broke your heart so much. Was Crazy about that breakup?
Well, Crazy was about my insistence on being an individual, and we had this conversation, me and Danger, about being called crazy, and it's something that I just resented so much my entire life. I'm like, I'm actually a very sensible guy, you know what I'm saying? And I was only confirmed this when I was, I acquired a song writing skill, and I could see my sensibility in lyric, and I'm like, no, I'm all right.
Are you a drug guy at all? Were you ever into drugs?
I'm not a big drug guy. I can't say that I am.
Because some artists think they need to get high in order to sort of create.
No. I'm naturally a wildflower.
All right. I think so. Why did people think you were so crazy? Because of your background? Because of your past as a criminal kind of thing?
Yeah, it's pretty dynamic. Those who knew me, to be able to embody those extremities. I'm a Gemini, if that helps make any sense.
The reason I said I thought you were gay is I didn't know much about you when I saw you on The Voice and stuff, and sometimes you'd wear almost like a dress or something.
Just because of the costume?
The costuming made me think, well, hey, this brother might be gay. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know.
No.
You can't dress up unless you're gay?
But actually, further from the truth, you are a womanizer, aren't you? I mean, you love pussy. Is it fair to say that? You love pussy so much.
Well, you can tell that on the show when he turns that chair and sees a beautiful girl.
Have you ever fucked a contestant? Has that ever happened?
I haven't gotten the opportunity to. I've tried.
I'm so sorry.
I've exchanged some numbers.
Right.
I fucked an audience member.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you?
How did you do that? How did you fuck one of the audience members? Because I know on America's Got Talent.
How do you get to the audience?
Where I'm a judge like you.
I sent somebody.
I find it difficult to connect with the audience that way.
Well,
you spotted somebody in the audience?
Yeah, but as you know, those television stagings, they're a lot smaller than they appear.
Yes, they are.
So I call a wink from somebody. It's like, hey, I like
white woman or black woman?
Black woman.
Black woman.
Yeah.
Do you fuck everybody, or are you strictly a black guy?
No, but I mean, I'm so internationally renowned.
You're open to everything.
I kind of have to just
Have you fucked an Asian woman?
Yeah, but not for free.
You had to pay. Where did you pay an Asian woman to have sex with you?
I got a great massage from a beautiful Asian woman in Japan. Yeah.
Oh, no kidding. And then she gave you a happy ending.
She did, but she was gorgeous, just like the ad. She was the exact same.
She
person.
looked like the ad.
Did you have any? So in other words, you had an idea when you go in there it was a rub and tug kind of thing, right?
I hope so.
Yeah, because I have gotten massages throughout my life, on and off. No one has ever jerked me off. What is that feeling like when the woman puts
I don't believe it, Howard Stern. You're such a stud.
No, it's so fucking true. I mean, one time I did have an opportunity, but I have a small penis and I was embarrassed.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, I do. Are you well hung?
You know what, man? There's a difference between car and driver. I'm a great driver.
Oh, I see. So you're small.
No.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I have a decent-sized dick.
You do?
I saw my friend had a porno on his phone yesterday, and he has an exceptional dick.
Really? You mean this was a friend of yours that shot his own porn?
No. I don't know who the actor was, but he's got a Bravo from us. Maybe I could show it to you or something. But
are you over 9 inches?
No.
No, you're like 7?
I say 7.
7. Everybody I know is above average. Except me.
But I thought 7 was average.
No, 5 is considered average.
Really?
I have 6, and I'm stretched. I'm measuring from my balls. So I'm a bad driver with a bad car.
Stop.
Yeah. I lose on every situation.
I just can't believe it, man. You're too much of a stud.
So go back to your musical career for a second.
Okay.
So Crazy comes out, and that's when the money starts to roll in, right? I mean, you're worth about $21 million, I read.
That's what
true?
they're saying. Not anymore. I mean, I used to be. I was rich at one time, but now I'm just fortunate after taxes.
But is that because of your divorce? Did you lose? But you didn't lose a lot of money there because you were kind of broke.
I didn't have any money when I got divorced. No, but and because of that, because of her grace, she's she's still a very well taken care of.
You will, even though you don't legally have to contribute, you do.
I just love her. I still love her. Ironically enough, the divorce gave forth an opportunity for me to showcase the unconditional love that I actually do have.
When you started to make money, and I mean real money, did you become I want to say uncomfortable with the money because you hadn't had a lot of money your whole life? You were a struggling guy. Did it make you feel a little bizarre to suddenly, I don't know?
I'm not really materialistic, and I'm not an asshole in that kind of way. And it's cool. I mean, it usually happens to people, and it's all right. It's probably natural to go for it in that kind of way. But my greatest extremity is probably clothes and jewelry, and I do a lot of that for stage. And the only reason it becomes
Did you buy a nice house?
I still don't have a house.
How do you live in hotels?
Mostly, but I have a place in L.A.
You rent it?
I rent it. A lot of people don't know, The Voice, and a lot of these TV shows, they kind of have housing budgets and traveling budgets, and so The Voice pays for my house in L.A.
Isn't it weird that you don't have a house? I mean, that would seem like a good investment, somewhere to put all your stuff, and call your own.
But it's just like a house is just not a home. You know what I'm saying? So
because you can't live there anyway.
No, and I have a ranch. I have a 10-acre ranch outside of Atlanta, Georgia, that I'm thinking about putting on the market, but I was kind of just holding on to it.
Why? Because you never can get there.
Because I've always wanted to leave, and this is, music is also a way to immortalize your ideal, and your existence here. You know what I mean? And so it's very important to me to do that with this opportunity, and so I kept this ranch because I want to leave a legacy. I've always wanted to give it away. So I feel I've taken so much. My spirit has, it's kind of evolved on to more of something philanthropist, if that's even a word.
You think you'll ever get married again, or will you just live this bachelor lifestyle? It seems to me you're totally comfortable now where you're at.
I'm very comfortable, and I do have a significant other in my life right now.
Oh, you do? You're in love?
Well, I love her for who she is. I love her for allowing me to be myself. So she's not threatened by all of the other women.
How long you been with her?
I've been with her 2 years, and
no other women. You're exclusive with her.
Well, we like women together.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Yeah. Is that a weird move?
Where do you find a woman like that?
Yeah. Tell us where you get that.
She's exceptional, and I felt like I must have done something right.
This woman, how do you meet this woman, this exceptional woman?
Can I tell you the story?
Yeah, I'd love to hear this. I love love.
We were just meeting. We were just getting to New York and to L.A.
Right.
And I was at a car lot, and my back was turned to the street, and they were at a red light, and I heard somebody say, "I love you, great job, I love your music." She said, "I love you," and I turned around and I said, "Me?" You know, and the
white chick, black chick, what is she?
Black chick, and
black
the fact
chick.
that she recognized me with my background. I mean, I went from being a very peculiar looking person to one of the most
cool kind of guy. Yeah,
one of the most recognizable people you can see.
Yeah.
So apparently that's the truth. And I turned to her and said, "Well, come and meet me," and I saved her number. And I saved it under, she could be the one, the way that she approached me. She's very, very fearless.
You weren't put off by that, the fact that she was a fan and she was like, hey, I think you're great, blah, blah, blah. Like, well, right away, she's worshiping you. You didn't get hung up on that.
I didn't get hung up on that. Maybe it was the way that she was dressed. Maybe it was the way that she spoke, her business card. Very accomplished, very educated, has her own money.
Has her own business?
Yeah.
What type of work is she into?
She's in health education.
And so, right from the beginning, you become lovers.
Yeah.
And it works out. How do you make that move into threesomes and stuff and bringing other chicks into the bed?
Well, it was gradual, but I was just very open about other, relationships that were lingering on.
Right. You weren't willing to give those up, in other words. You knew people before her, and you said, look, these are people I'm going to continue to see. I'm not looking to give it up.
It was maybe 2 other people, and it wasn't lack of love for those other people. It was just logistics.
Yeah.
Someone living out of state and us carrying on, from a long distance kind of perspective.
She didn't get jealous that you were still seeing other people, and here she's falling in love with you?
She was honored by my honesty.
She was.
And since then, I have shared every single detail. I've even gone back and talked about things that aren't even necessary just to have her be. It makes me feel, I don't even like the feeling of keeping any secrets from her.
I find that so difficult, though, to negotiate. Does she go out and fuck other guys?
No, she has no desire.
See, that's the point.
Yeah.
If she came home to you and said, listen, I'm going out and fucking other guys, you would no way be able to handle that.
I just told her if she ever had that desire, would she just please let me know, like honor me with the same honesty.
Right. And so,
what are you going to do when she's that honest?
It's going to dump her.
Right.
Well, I mean, I tried to think it through. I mean, it probably would be a little unsettling to begin with.
You wouldn't feel honored then, I'm telling you.
I wouldn't feel honored, but
yeah, right.
I think I would respect it. But, the difference between, like, men and women is
But don't you think she's just putting up with it because she doesn't want to lose CeeLo? It's probably exciting to be with CeeLo.
Yeah, she wouldn't be like this with any other guy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I think, just from her description that she's been in she's tried to play the straight and narrow. She's actually, got a bit of that in her own system, and she's, she enjoys me, giving her that liberty.
Right.
You can have freedom, but somebody has to give you liberty.
So you don't bring these women home to her. You don't do a threesome thing. You go out and fuck, and then you come home and you say, hey, look, I just want you to know I was with someone when I was on the road.
Well, no, because she's most certainly in health education. And she said to me, like, if you ever, I want you to do whatever makes you happy.
Right.
So if ever, like you do something outside of me, make sure you protect yourself.
Right.
Because I cherish my quality of life.
Right.
And so just even with that, and she's beautiful. So like, anything beneath her bar is not even worth my time or energy.
So there are no threesomes going on?
We had once or twice, but it's still new. You know what I mean? But
yeah, was it weird though when you did the threesome? Because she's got to get weird with it, and also it's probably like, this is going to sound weird, but I almost don't want to share. I don't want to share my wife even with a woman. Like
I saw that. Yeah, I've had that feeling. I had to get over it. And it was just this faint whisper, like, "Are you sure this is what you want?" Now this is manly. This is very macho. But like, I believe that if she wasn't, if I had never seen her in that context, maybe it was something that her, that she wouldn't be being honest in. Like, and she seemed to enjoy herself.
Are you thinking marriage with her or no way? It's
Everybody else is. We're damn close. Same matching outfits like his and hers, t-shirts and stuff.
Oh, no
like
kidding.
That. I mean, we're having a lot of fun.
You seem very comfortable with your weight. I mean, so, it seems like you carry your weight really well. Like you're not uptight about it.
No, I've said on occasion that I'm not out of shape. It's just the shape I'm in.
Right. So in other words, are you trying to lose weight or is this just your look?
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I just got through meeting the incomparable Tony Orlando the other day.
Tony Orlando and Dawn. We all love
that, right?
Yeah.
So he said, don't lose weight.
Why? He lost weight.
He did, actually. But he told me, and I've heard this on a couple of occasions, because it's like, it's your brand now. Of course, I want to be healthy. I was brand ambassador for E-Diets. So I actually lost about 25 pounds.
But what do you mean? Of course you want to be healthy.
You want to be healthy. And
right.
when people are advising you not to lose weight,
yeah.
Well, I know what he meant.
Compromising.
Well, I know what he meant, Rob. I think it's just my weight, it represents that working class quality that boy.
Wear flowing clothes.
Some people do look bad heavy. You do look
healthy.
good. I know what they're saying. You know what I mean? You got a good look going. That kind of thing.
I think people are my sex appeal is just as surprising as my success.
There's a certain way a heavy guy has to dress, and most heavy people don't understand that.
They do not.
They wear shitty clothes. They wear them too fucking tight, and they look like hell warmed over.
They
you know what I mean? You got a whole look going. Like even that sweater you're wearing today. I mean, it's got a nice look to it. You know what I'm saying? When you get naked in front of a new woman, all right, do you think about your weight? Do you go, shit, man, I wish I was more ripped. I wish I was in more shape.
I do not. I mean, because I'm always there to second the emotion, for any individual brave enough to, to give me that opportunity. Like, I want to prove her right. And I believe that it's such a turn on because it's like what Al Pacino said in Devil's Advocate. They don't necessarily see me coming. I get a kick out of that.
Do you, I think most women probably find you non-threatening too because you're a little bit heavy. They're like, oh, I hug them like a big teddy bear. I could imagine that. Have you fucked tons of women? Have you had tons of women?
I haven't had enough because I was, the nature of the music that we did as Goody Mob was very politically charged and socially conscious, and it didn't attract an awful lot of groupies. And then I was married, for that stint between leaving the group and going into the solo career, Gnarls Barkley. And I was loyal to that. And Gnarls Barkley was about being crazy and surreal and all cerebral, and it wasn't really sexy. It wasn't until Lady Killer that I got a chance to express that side of myself.
Yeah, and if anything, the voice brings tons of pussy, right? All of TV is just like a magnet for that kind of stuff.
But you know what, man? It's not as fun as it once was. I wish I was in the heyday of hair metal and Sunset Strip with Motley Crue. And those are my fantasies of rock and roll.
Right.
But it's not like that anymore. It's fucking Instagram and Twitter and, girls getting a kick out of just, taking a picture while you sleep with your dick shrivel up. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, right. It is scary. It is scary.
I'm afraid of that.
Yeah, I hear you. It is. It turned into very embarrassing things.
Can I say something? Since I'm here and I have opportunity?
Yeah.
I want to apologize to you because I know that I offended you with something that I said. I made a joke about Adam Levine's cologne.
Oh yeah, you said I remember what you're saying. You said if I remember, they said, well, gee, if Adam had a cologne, what would it smell like? And you said it would smell like a Jew.
I said it would smell Jewish.
It smelled Jewish. Yeah, I don't know. I'm ultra sensitive to that. I bet I bet you understand this because I've seen so much shit. Growing up.
Fuck yeah.
That I am ultra sensitive to it.
No, he's a very good friend of mine. I meant no disrespect. I wasn't trying to be anti-Semitic in the least bit. It was very lighthearted. And I respect you so much. And a lot of my outspokenness was encouraged by you. Like, you're like a master to throw sex, religion, and politics all in one pot and make it something nourishing. You know what I mean? Like, and delicious, too.
And I feel that way about your music.
But don't you think it's interesting, though, that whenever, because I sometimes experience that everything has to be black when people see me. And, so all their references are black references because all they can see is I'm black.
Right.
And so when you respond, his, cologne would be Jewish. I mean, do you feel that, that's sort of like every time you see Adam, you're thinking he's Jewish?
I mean, I know I am, but
oh, stop.
I'm like, I can't believe that guy's Jewish.
It was probably more provocative because I am black,
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah, I know what Robin's saying. It's like, I do find that, like when I'm around a black friend or something, all of a sudden, everything's black, 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 you know? And it's like, that's all they can see is that the person's black. And then with Adam, was like, well, all he could see is that he's Jewish or something. That's why I reacted that way. But I always found your music to be provocative. Like the song, Fuck You, which became so big.
Yeah, we love that song.
Putting the word fuck in there was very provocative. And like when you have a hit song, if you put fuck in there, it can hurt sales.
Right.
And you said, fuck it. I don't care. That's how I'm feeling.
Well, let me tell you that story.
Right.
I was at odds with my label at the time.
Right.
I had been recording Lady Killer for about 3 years, roughly.
Wow.
And I could not please them. And I was working with Bruno Mars, who wasn't necessarily Bruno Mars at the moment.
Right.
Or at that,
How'd you find
time.
Bruno Mars, by the way?
He was introduced to me as a staff writer, which he had signed on to be. And I was introduced to him and his writing partner, Phil Lawrence.
I didn't even know they still had staff writers. So in other words, when you're sitting and working on a song, you can say to a staff writer, hey, I'm blocked up here. Give me a hand with this thing.
Basically. And so this was the first time I had opened up my creative space and shared it with someone in that capacity.
Right.
And I said, okay, I'll give it a try.
Right.
Being a good sport. And I remember the first session we did in L.A., and we didn't get much done, but I did find them to be very amusing. Him and Phil are very funny guys, and we hit it off really good, the next couple of times. But that first time I said, this is awkward and uncomfortable for me. I said, I'm going to the restroom. I'll be back, and I never came back.
Is that right? Mm-hmm. It felt awkward and uncomfortable. How? In other words, to work with guys you didn't really know?
Because I didn't realize I didn't know if a staff writer being suggested to me was condescending. I said, motherfucker, I'm CeeLo Green. I don't need a staff writer.
Right.
But I want to be a good sport because I want that unanimous yes. I want my corner in my corner. So I said, if this will help, relations and get the job done, let's go for it. It doesn't matter.
But you have been at odds with Bruno Mars because he takes credit for writing the song, a lot of credit for writing the song, Fuck You.
I saw that on a couple of international interviews to where it's not being specified what his contribution actually was.
So what was it? Clear it up. What was his contribution?
As producer, he wrote the music. So he produced it. He did not write the lyric for me.
Right. You came up with the lyric.
Yeah.
And he implies...
Can you imagine him writing,
Fuck you?
I just thought you should know, nigga? Can you imagine him writing
that
for me?
Out of town. But the point is, you want it clear because the charm of that song, if you will, is the lyric. It's the sentiment. Fuck you.
Well, I thought I was being ridiculous. It's the last song we recorded for that album, and I said they're going to drop me from the label.
Right.
Great, and
because it was directed at your record company.
Exactly.
Right.
And so the storyline is fictitious, but the true, genuine connection to it and what people end up getting out of it was that.
Why is it that every songwriter, when they talk about their biggest hits, it's always that one song that they write in 5 fucking minutes. They write it as a throwaway, and then it drives them crazy the rest of their career because, that's how I should write all my songs.
Howard, this song has been so big. It has so much staying power. I'm still performing it, and I hadn't put out a new record in 3 years. I'm working on a new record right now.
They say about the music industry now, all these big hit songs, like you talk about Katy Perry's had one hit after another.
Yeah.
But really, it is a conglomerate. It's like she has a bunch of people who write for her, a bunch of people who produce her, that you almost can't do it on your own anymore if you're in the pop business.
Katy Perry is a corporation. She has a board.
Right.
Yeah.
And you mean that literally.
I do.
But you still try to write more on your own.
I do.
Yeah. But you do find great partners. I mean, look at you with this Mouse dude. I mean, it worked out pretty damn well.
Absolutely. And I do realize that works best for me. So idealistically, yes, that's what I would gravitate toward more.
Is that why your new record now is with your original guys? Because you said, hey, why not collaborate with these guys again? Maybe we can have a hit.
Yeah, well, I felt like I owed a debt of gratitude to not only my group, which is my extended family, but also hip-hop, which is my community that I come from.
I think this new song is very catchy. When did you release this song?
Is it Special Education?
This is Special Education, yeah.
We released it maybe 2 months ago.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think this is a real good song. Is it going to go on? Is it on the charts?
I don't know. I really don't know. We're doing it independently, and so... but people love it, and I think if it's like #1 at People's Radio.
Yeah, this is it's got a nice, a lot going on here. This is Janelle
Monae.
Where you find this guy?
This is Big Gift. The members are Big Gift, Cujo, and Timo. These are
all the dudes with you?
Yeah.
Spirits off in people, I don't see color. I'm a special mind, special kind.
I had to hold him off. I said, guys, y'all just be ready. He's gonna beat me up when I go there.
I didn't beat you up. Looks like you could beat me up.
I love you too much, man.
You seem to know what's going on.
So it's always about us encouraging those underdogs and those unsung, those eccentric individuals, misunderstood. I'm so accustomed to that alienation, you know what I mean? And so I would love to be a voice for those people. And that's what I represent on the television show. That's why it works so well for me.
How are you going to get this song on the charts, man? That's what we got to do. This seems like it's happening.
Yeah, I mean, it really feels good. We've got a lot of work to do if we plan to combat, like the monotony, or the corruption that is radio at this point, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. You on tour with this?
Yeah, we're doing a promotional tour. Like, we go to Seattle tomorrow, and in Atlanta this weekend. We're going home for the big show.
Let's see. Goody Mob's new album, Age Against the Machine, is in stores now. And CeeLo's new book, Everybody's Brother, is
It comes
in
out
stores
today.
now. Oh, is that right?
I've got an autobiography.
Oh, no kidding. You got an interesting life. No
Yeah, it's
shortage
pretty
of good
interesting.
stories there.
No, it's not, man. I think people should check it out.
You seem like a brutally honest guy, too.
I'm very honest.
You think of putting out a video with a naked woman? Look how well that worked out for Blurred Lines.
Robin
huh?
Thicke.
You know what? The name of my new solo album is Girl Power, so maybe so.
Didn't you? What was the song White Power on your new album?
Yeah.
And you tried to get a white supremacist band to play with you?
I was being sarcastic, but I actually did try to Google something. I didn't know any by name. And I said, how cool would this be, to make a mockery of something? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's all good old-fashioned rock and roll and shock value.
But white supremacist bands are not going to perform with a black man, are they?
Well, maybe they could spin it to promote their own idea. You know what I'm saying? It's still about white power, but
Did you approach any white supremacists?
I didn't find any that had a contact that I could reach out to them. So I didn't go too far down the line.
Underground,
Yeah. Wow.
Hard to get in touch with those people.
Do you ever wish that, like even the song "Fuck You," if it had come out 15 years ago, the record business was so big, you would have so much more money now.
Fuck yes.
I mean, isn't it crazy what's happened?
I missed the heyday.
You kind of did, didn't you?
The bubble burst, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, making money now off records ain't where it's at. You've got to make money going on tour.
Yes.
And that's a lot more work.
Yeah.
Are you jealous of guys like Prince who have a catalog, or, you take a look at Metallica? These guys sold like 100 million albums, you know what I mean?
I'm inspired by Prince. He's one of my all-time favorites. And I just performed with him recently for the third time. So
what a fucking nut, though, right? I mean, like, you just got to buy into his whole nutty world.
He's got his own thing.
Did you hang with him?
Yeah, I've hung out with him, and he's more
that?
He's more normal than I think he would want to let on.
Is he?
So am I, actually.
Like the reason he's not normal to me, I love Prince, and I got invited to this private show he was doing.
Yeah.
The fucker turns out all the lights and says, "No, don't put any lights on me." It was like listening to a record. I couldn't see him play. He turned, and I was just like, fuck Prince, and I left. And I love the guy.
I've seen him do that before too. Just play, just jam session for 2 hours straight.
And it's
before
bullshit.
he plays any one recognizable song.
And it's bullshit.
He has his issues with him, but like he's Prince, and it's just like
well, Prince Schmintz. I was like, man, I can't believe I'm going to see Prince. It's a small crowd, and he goes, please, turn off those lights. And then even the dude kept putting the lights back on. He goes, no, I won't play if you put on the lights. And I'm like, fuck Prince. And I left.
I don't know. He definitely was going through a thing at one time, but I don't know. He's back, and he put on a great show.
He definitely gets a lot of pussy, though, right? I mean, it's crazy amounts.
I think he's gotten too much pussy, and I think he's at the point of where it's just like, you know what? It's probably more of a distraction at this point.
Yeah, what happens to a guy who gets too much pussy? I mean,
we were talking about this yesterday.
Yeah,
that was my question, Robin. Was it possible? Because I have not reached that climax yet. It's like,
not many people have.
No, I'm still.
Yeah, very few people get there. If there is a there.
I love it.
It's dangerous. That
and when
pussy.
you think of guys like Wilt Chamberlain, it doesn't seem to have a limit.
No, Wilt was crazy. We interviewed him. He had a tremendous amount of pussy. You are heavily tattooed. When did you get so inked up? How old were you?
I started that year. That I think I was 17 when I got my first tattoo. It was just my name right here, and then
your whole body is tattooed, right?
I'm my whole upper torso is pretty.
Did you ever finish your back, or was it just too painful and you stopped?
I stopped, and I never revisited it yet.
It was too painful.
It hurt.
But I mean, you've done your entire chest and your stomach. I mean, why can't you do your back?
Why is the back so painful?
Because you're out of control. Like, you're helpless on your stomach.
Yeah.
Like if you're getting your arms under your chest, you can kind of look at it and try to brave it that way. But when you're on your face down, it's like, wow.
Do you like the sensation of getting a tattoo? I mean, the physical sensation of the needle going in.
I think it represents permanence and commitment, and I also think people go to the extremes that I have as a statement of saying I can take the pain.
Why do you think you are so heavily tattooed?
Initially I was just kind of signifying different things, whether it be my mother or my group or my city where I'm from. And then I started to want to take more of an artful approach and try to tie all of the different things together. Yeah. And at that point, it became a project.
Yeah. There's got to be psychological
Do you think about what happens as you get older with all these tattoos?
Who gives a shit, right?
No, I really wonder, when you do all of that, like, things change and things move around.
Well, you know what? Before I'm a hip-hop artist, before I'm a pop artist, before I'm a television celebrity, I'm a rock and roller. So
Right.
like
so that's okay.
This is all the way into the
You are a
ground with
rock
me.
and roller.
Yeah.
It is confusing sometimes to figure out what genre you're into because, like, you're all over the place.
Well, you know what? I mean, I listen to music from all over. And I've said this many a time. I said I've listened from everything to ABC to REM, everything from Billy Idol to Billy Joel.
Yeah.
It's like, and the walls that divide music divide people as well.
You've dropped acid too, right?
Yeah.
A lot of brothers don't drop acid.
I tried it, but I had a bunch of white friends, and so like when I grew up, and white boys know how to party. Like I went to military school when I was in the 9th grade, and that's the first time I tried acid, and the first and only time.
All boys military school?
Yeah.
Oh, that must have been insane, huh?
It was insane.
Did you hate it?
It was like taps.
Did you hate it?
I didn't hate it. It was actually my idea, and I was pretty obligated to because I had gotten put out of the Atlanta public school system, so I couldn't even go to school.
You couldn't even go to
school. You mean you were so bad you got thrown out of the Atlantic public school system?
Yeah, I got into a fight with a principal.
You beat up the principal?
I was a pretty defiant guy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
fuck yeah! When you beat up the principal,
you need military school.
Did you beat him up? Did you kick his ass?
I just struck him.
Why did you hit the principal at the school?
Because he hit me.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, he hit you first?
Yeah.
Oh, then
But
you got
what
it right.
were you doing when all of this started?
He was fucking the guy's wife.
Well, at a point, I just kind of became a target, and I was a bit of a troublemaker, I must say.
I see.
God knows what you were up to. You must have been one bad motherfucker.
People, you just would never believe it.
You were disruptive in class, and then they brought you to the principal, and the principal got so frustrated with you, he hit you?
I had that kind of influence of where it was like, not even just bad behavior, but my defiance and attitude, kind of influenced children to
act out.
Yeah, they felt
you
like,
were bad for
everybody
else.
You were a negative leader.
They felt like I was an instigator, and I wanted to revert that, and this is why I've tried to promote so much positivity and productivity.
How many people in your life must be shocked that you're a success now? I mean, they probably thought you were going to prison.
And that principal.
An entire city is shocked.
I mean, really. I mean, it's really quite mind-blowing, isn't it?
Man.
Now, the Goody Mob, who you're performing with now and going around, and promoting the new album, are these guys a good influence on you, or are they some really tough motherfuckers?
They're tough.
They're tough. Let me meet these guys. Let me see what they look like. Bring in the Goody
They're
Mob.
all around?
Anybody got
I
water?
want to say hi. I got a water if you want, but it's not cold. You want room temperature?
Yeah, that's cool, because my throat is a little sore, actually.
Oh, I don't have water. Hey, Gary, can you bring some water in? This is the Goody Mob?
Yes.
Look at you guys, man. you guys look like you could beat up some ass, too.
All right, now it's time to get intimidated, right?
That's right, man.
No, they're good guys. They're good guys.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
What's up, Howard?
Gentlemen, does it feel good to have the Goody Mob back again?
It's a wonderful feeling.
Wasn't it bullshit when CeeLo left you guys and kind of fucked you over? I mean, let's be honest. Let the truth come out.
Let's get down.
CeeLo's like, oh, it was cool. It was cool. No, it wasn't cool for you guys.
No. It was cool because we talked about it. We talked about it on the last album.
Yeah,
and it was something that we all expected from him because the first time you heard Goody Mob, you heard him sing.
That's right.
So it was something that me and him personally and us as a group, we always talked about it because he was like, yo, Gip, like if I don't take the opportunity now, when am I going to take the opportunity?
Well, yeah, but nevertheless, I mean, when you got this thing going, you guys have worked together all these years, you put in a lot of time and effort.
He can sing,
it's your paycheck and all this shit. And this guy, I'm leaving you guys. Fuck you.
But you know what it was, Howard? It wasn't about the group just breaking up. At that time, L.A. Reid was really closing down LaFace in Atlanta, and he was moving to New York. So me and CeeLo, he offered me and CeeLo our own solo deals at the time.
I see. So everybody was doing well.
Yes, everybody was doing well at that particular time.
L.A. Reid's a good dude, isn't he?
Yeah.
He actually came over to my house. We were hanging out together, him and his wife. Really good dude, right?
I think he's turned more individuals, more musicians into millionaires than any other executive that I know of.
Is that
what does he have? Is it just a good ear, or what?
He knows music. He's a musician too.
He understands it.
He's a musician too.
And when he makes a suggestion, it actually is meaningful and helps, right?
I would say so.
Yeah, and you know that he's been through the same trials and tribulations as we have. You know what I mean? He's been out there on the road. He's been in the group, the deal with Babyface. He went through the thing where they didn't own their publishing and they had to come to Atlanta and and start a whole new label.
Yeah.
He's been there. So, you know, he's always giving everybody the floor. Do whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? And that's something that we will always appreciate him
And you
for.
really do meet a lot of dummies in the music business, right? Who actually kind of have an opinion, but they don't have anything to back it up with. And it's you got to really watch whose hands you get into, right? Because they can screw you up.
Well, that's the reason why the record industry is the way it is now.
It's about like Twitter. There's some dummies out there. Their opinion is like a pebble in a gravel road. It really doesn't mean anything.
Well, you make a good point. There's so many dummies that they wreck the music business.
They wreck the business.
They didn't understand that the business model was changing, and how are they going to make revenue from these records, and none of them could figure it out, and they fucked it all. How could the record companies reverse themselves, or is it too late?
It's never too late. You just have to start putting more artists into those positions and take a lot of these people that went to school and don't love music for art form.
Right.
You know, take those people out of those positions.
Basically, stop stealing music. Just stop stealing.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, because that cat is out of the bag.
Yeah, that's gone down, man.
But you still what isn't worth paying for, which is the popular opinion about music, because I don't even know if it is music anymore. Like, I mean, the intangibility, of just art and heart is product.
I'll be honest with you guys. I came up with a plan to save the music industry. Listen to this. I'm going to shut down the internet. Then no one's going to be able to get any music for free. What do you think of that?
That's it, Howard.
I could do it.
That's it.
Yeah. I think I could reverse this whole thing.
Help.
Go back. You bet. Well, listen, there's a lot of excitement going on. I'm so glad you guys came in today. The Goody Mob's new album, Age Against the Machine, is in stores now. CeeLo's new book.
Yes.
Everybody's Brother is in stores now.
Yes, today.
Well, don't get too excited. You don't get a cut of that. Let's be honest.
Actually, help me write.
Oh, you do?
Actually, I do.
Oh, well, that's different.
Oh, I got something for you, too.
You helped write the book as well.
Yes, I did.
You helped organize the thoughts and this kind of stuff.
Yes, I did. I was kind of like a bird's eye view with him.
What is the most fucked up thing in that book that we're going to read that we did not realize about CeeLo?
I think you said it already.
Oh, really? What?
Yeah. I think
he was a badass, huh?
Yeah.
Are you guys? Were you guys badasses too?
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, look at us, Howard.
Anybody ever kill anybody? Raise your hand if you killed someone.
Me?
Oh, geez.
I don't think you're joking.
Keep your hand down. Stop that.
No, what the fuck you did.
Coming from where we come from, you got to work hard and not kill somebody.
Right. You almost have to.
So all of you could raise your hands.
Well, hey, that was in the past, Everybody has to overcome their past.
2013
that person probably didn't need to be here anyway.
Those people probably weren't worth being around anyway. What were they going to do? That's the point.
We get a lot of stereotypes, though.
Also, CeeLo is on The Voice. Is CeeLo the best judge on The Voice, would you guys say, in your opinion?
Truly.
Truly, right. He is
But
the most
wait a minute, CeeLo.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes, darling.
Why haven't you ever won?
Oh, yeah, you haven't.
I'm not sure. I think I'm due for a win, though. I'm really
You
looking,
are.
Yeah.
Do you really care? Do you care if you win on that show? I mean, you don't give a shit, do you?
I care if the most deserving wins, and on a couple of occasions I felt like I truly deserved, or at least my teammate, and
I do believe you, because when America's Got Talent, there's a guy I think
You're
should
rooting
win.
for the people.
I do root for the people. I'm actually caught up in it. I really am.
Yeah, it's not about me at all. I come secondary, but it would be nice.
The trick to those shows is, and not really a trick, it's got to be sincere. You got to care about the talent, and you got to treat the judging seriously, right?
Yes, you do.
Yeah. Well, we've had fun today. We got the new record out. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you haven't met Amy yet.
Who's Amy?
I don't know.
Some chick you're banging?
First white girl.
This is the audio book. I want to give it to you.
Oh, is that right? Is that how it comes out? That's it?
Yes.
That's an audio book? And you just stick that in your computer?
I think so.
Is that how it works? Wow, look at that. Do you read your own book?
I haven't read it yet. I just got a hard copy.
Who's reading the audio book?
Who's reading the book? Who reads the audio book?
Well, they gave those out. Yes, that's the first time I've ever seen that. And Gip does the whole read. So.
Oh, I see. Oh, this is for a download.
Yeah.
Oh, I get you. Oh, yeah. This ain't. I'm like, hey, how do I?
Yeah, I was gonna say, how are you gonna jam that into your computer?
You guys getting a lot of pussy off this whole thing?
Well, it's something
Get your
that I
share?
need.
Get our share.
Who got laid last night?
I did.
Everyone. Oh, everyone.
Oh, no. Let me put my head down.
Oh, what? You
I
didn't
thought
get
you
any
talking about
last
the day
night?
before yesterday.
You guys fuck the girls who come to the shows? Or what?
Well, the dynamics has changed in the group. When we first started, me and CeeLo were married.
Right.
Now me and CeeLo are divorced, and these two are married.
Oh, I see. So you two guys aren't taking advantage of getting some, or you guys like CeeLo, you can fuck on the road and do these kinds of things.
I like raw pussy, I ain't gonna lie.
Who said that?
I gotta stay down with what I got. These rubber companies just making too much damn money.
They are. They really are. You got to be careful. Look what happened to this guy.
You be careful with asking him anything.
You guys really have fun being in this band, right? It is
Yeah, but he doesn't want to populate the world. Come on.
You know what, though? How we've been together since we were kids.
Right.
Since we were 17, 18 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And CeeLo was really bad, wasn't he? I mean, you can't punch out a principal in a school.
He was our baby brother. He was the one that, you know, anytime we wanted to fight started, he had something to start it with.
But can he handle himself? Is he good with his fists?
He's very good.
Oh, I seen him knock somebody out in person.
Really?
Just for somebody saying something about him on the radio.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, and the guy, he
let's be very careful.
He was like, CeeLo, do what you got to do, man. Next thing I know, I seen both his legs up in the air.
What do you mean? You were being interviewed on a radio station?
He was an artist that we.
How rational you are about this. Well, at that time.
He seems so gentle.
Yeah,
now
right.
I'm like, I'm rethinking this whole thing.
This was another artist. This wasn't the DJ.
And he was an artist and who I was a big fan of, and I actually had a lot to do with him getting signed. Our production team, Organized Noise, who handled all of the first Outkast and Goody Mob music, they ended up getting a label deal with Interscope, and they signed him, and he had been a local legend, you know. And I was like, yo, if he has the right support, he'd be great. And so I guess they were at odds about some business, and he went on Atlanta radio, and you know his personality is very, you know, talkative, you know.
He's got a lot to say.
And he pulled me in it, and I'm just like, no, like, you know, like
leave me out of this.
Leave me out. I'm big on respect, and so like most certainly, like we've never had any problems in our 20-year career, and we most certainly aren't going to have any problems with family. We're going to deal with that.
So did you go down to the radio station to confront this gentleman?
Well, actually, we were doing an interview at a club. I think they had just kind of shut down a club situation, and we did an interview on stage, something like this. And somebody came and whispered in my ear that, hey, you know, he's here.
Yeah.
And I said, well, let's go see him.
Right.
So, like,
let's talk this out. Right.
I want to see him.
So you went over to see him, and you confronted him.
I said, why are you talking shit about me?
Right.
And he looked me up and down and said, do what you got to do.
Oh.
I said, well, okay.
All right. So he says, do what you got to do. So you take your fist, right?
Yeah.
And you hit him, what, in the face?
I slapped him first.
First you smack him.
Yeah, so I can get my jacket off.
And did he get woozy from the smack? Because the smack can do a lot of damage. People don't realize that.
Yeah.
You know,
You don't believe that's coming, right?
So you bitch slapped him.
Do a lot of damage to your self-esteem.
Right.
Yeah.
You bitch slapped him.
I gave him a smack, you know, and then I gave him a couple other licks, but he didn't really want to fight back, and you know, so I didn't want to.
So you punched him? Did you knock him out?
No, I stalled him out. He's okay, and we ended up talking, and
I bet
we were cool.
I bet you he behaved.
Yeah, of course he's going to talk now.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, never tell him do what you got to do.
Because CeeLo to me seems like a gentle hippie. He really does.
Was he there on the TV show with the cat and the bird?
Yes.
Have you guys ever confronted one of each other with fists? Have you guys ever gotten into a fight? No, never. No, none of us. No.
Everything's cool.
I was just wondering who could take on who in this group.
Well, you know,
maybe a battle royal.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, but you know, there are groups that come to fists, you know, over song lyrics and other decisions.
Are you guys such brothers that, like, let's say there's one hot chick somewhere, and she says, "Hey, look, I want the whole band to fuck me." Would you guys?
I've seen it.
Right. You've seen it with this band?
Well, you know, I've just seen, you know, individuals.
So you guys have done that?
Once or twice. Once or twice.
And who goes first? What is the order?
Does CeeLo get to go first because he's, you know, such a big deal? Or, I mean,
it's been nothing recently. I've only been a big deal in the last few years.
Right.
So how do you determine the order?
Yeah, how does that work? And
most of the time, it's the girls'
discretion.
Yeah.
Right. Wow.
But we're way past that. I haven't.
I understand. That was in the old days.
You're not sharing it.
No, I haven't engaged in any group sex in a long time.
Is it weird to see when you're in a group? Is it weird to see your fellow band members naked. I mean, you know, is standing there fucking, getting blowjobs and stuff. Is it weird?
Yeah, to stay in the room.
Does it inhibit your ability to get hard?
I can only think about two situations.
Yeah, exactly.
And her back was turned. So
What do you mean? She turns around. She was doggy style.
Yeah.
And then you guys mounted her.
Well, she was mounted, and the rest of us turned our backs on that.
Yeah.
I see. So you gave each other privacy.
And then he said, "Are you finished?"
That was nice of you. That was very
That's
nice.
a very gentlemanly thing. I respect you, and I respect your band's attitude. I really do. But is it weird when you're the last guy to go and everybody else has been in there?
I don't know, because whoever's gone first is gone. So you're left with that.
Right, yeah.
That's your girl.
Because I would have a hard time getting it up if my fellow band members were in the room, even with their backs turned. You know what I mean?
I remember it being just that, you know, because it's only been a couple of times, and I just remember that first time it being really fun and like, we live in the dream. It was like, it was childish.
Right.
It's crazy. You don't stop and applaud the other guys when they go or anything like that?
No.
High five, this kind of thing.
Cheer them on.
Maybe a high five.
High five.
That particular night, I think we did, because it was so exciting, because we was with Luke Skywalker.
Oh,
in Miami.
yeah. Luke is a guy who, gets tons of
He'll sit girls on you, like, you know what I mean? Like, you just...
Right.
He's insulted if you're not fucking someone while he's in the room. That's true.
No, Luke.
Yeah, I know Luke. I know.
Long time.
Right.
It's true.
Wow.
It's
That's
true.
crazy stuff. Man, that book might be good. I might have to read that.
It's not bad.
Yeah. If you put that kind of shit in there, I'll read that. Yeah, I'll go see the movie. Well,
Brad
listen.
Pitt's going to play me.
The members of the Goody Mob are here. You got Big Gip, you got Cujo, you got Timo, and of course, Goody Mob's new album, Age Against the Machine, is in stores now, which everyone's excited about. It's not like the old days when you could sell 500 million records, but hey, this money to be made here.
That's right.
And CeeLo's new book, Everybody's Brother, is in stores now. Don't miss CeeLo on The Voice on NBC. That's the key right there, too.
That's right.
Howard, we also have a Goody Mob reality show coming on TBS.
Is that right?
Yes.
Oh,
That's
look at
next.
this.
TBS?
What do you mean? How many episodes is that going to be?
Right now, we're about
like
8 or 9.
6 or 7.
Yeah, 6.
A season.
Well, the episode I'm waiting for is when you fuck the same girl, all four of you.
Right.
I mean, like, I'll be so into that. What is it, Marianne? Real quick, I have to get these guys out of here at some point.
Just in case you get crazy, I'm the one with the crown in the audience. CeeLo, I happen to love you. I was offended with the Jewish comment, but I get it.
Oh, please. It's in the
It's a
past.
great show. CeeLo, you hear my voice? That's what I love about it. You don't see the person. You
Ah, shut up. You're giving me a headache.
What
King
is
of
he
all blacks.
talking about today?
King of all blacks, you're on the air.
Yeah, I just wanted to answer your question. I don't want to be disrespectful because I'm not a disrespectful person.
Well, you'll get your ass beaten.
Oh, come on.
Do what you got to do, CeeLo.
All right, do what you got to do.
What you got to do, buddy?
Right.
What's up, bro?
Listen. The problem is that when you're a black hip-hop group and you cross over to the so-called white audience, you can never, ever come back. It's impossible to come back.
Is that right?
That's bullshit.
I mean, why would you say that, bro? Why would you say that? Michael Jackson did it his entire career. Prince has did it his entire career. James Brown did it his entire career. Come on, don't say
He
stuff
doesn't know
like that.
shit.
That's not a true statement.
In the dirt road.
I will tell you why.
King, you make a lot of statements that you don't even know what you're talking about. The only thing you really, truly know about is street cleaning. That's what he does. That he's good at.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, and I respect that he's a street cleaner, but he doesn't know a lot about the music industry.
About Steph Howard?
What?
You know I'm smart. Listen to me. First of all, you should not get married to a woman that lets you have sex with other women. That's a no-no right there. The woman you should marry should tell you, I'll chop your dick off if you fuck
You get advice on women.
Oh, my
All right,
goodness.
good.
He's all
Okay.
over the place today.
I'm going to pass on that, King.
By the way, this guy buys used women's shoes over the internet and smells them and jerks off into them. So I'm just telling you what.
You know you want to listen to him.
Rick, go ahead. Come on, in Pittsburgh.
Hey, thanks, King. CeeLo, when Christina Aguilera is acting like a brat on the show, you ever feel like putting her over your knee and giving her a spanking?
You into her at all?
You know what?
I can see you banging her.
We've become such good friends. She's
She lost weight.
She lost weight. She looks beautiful now, man. And,
she was a bit messy for a while.
And I think that's probably had a lot to do with just affecting her negatively, her energy and her esteem. But she's
I heard
beautiful.
she was. I've heard from some people. I'm not saying who. That she was a royal pain in the ass the first season on The Voice.
Some would say that, but then again, like, you know, a little bit of bitch would be a lot of bitch because she's the only woman there, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
she got to get her attitude together too.
And she's the only diva, and she's one of the best vocalists we've ever had.
You know what it is? She was originally hired. She thought like she was the star of the show, and the rest of you sort of should kowtow to her. You know, and that's bullshit. She's got to get over that.
Yeah, and she is over that. You know,
when I joined America's Got Talent, I'm the biggest star on there, but I don't act that way. I act like a normal person.
Right, without a doubt. Well, but every now and again, I do think of her.
You act like a normal person.
Absolutely. Look how normal I am.
Every now and again, I do look at her and I think about how attracted to her I used to be when she released "Dirty" and those kind of songs. I was like, damn, she's like really coming out of her shell, kind of like what Miley Cyrus is doing now.
Absolutely, yeah.
Hey, Howard, can I say one more thing?
Yeah, okay.
The Lady Killer is a must-own in any music collection.
Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
All right. Finally, Dane, go ahead. What's up?
Hey, I want to call bullshit on CeeLo being a former thug.
What do you mean, bullshit?
Whose ass is he kicking with those little T-Rex arms?
Oh man, he's saying, he's, that? Yeah, I think he's calling you out. Listen, come down here, and I'm going to let CeeLo beat your ass.
I'll punch you right in your Adam's apple.
No, not me. CeeLo's going to fight.
No, you don't want to fight.
No, I don't want to fight anybody. I want you and CeeLo to fight, Dane.
It's always some tough motherfucker over the phone.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you guys something. I've handled my share of guys like that. I'm not going to brag.
They're all tough on the phone.
They're all tough on the phone. Then I beat their ass. Well, I have somebody beat their ass. I just can't do it. All right, listen, you guys. We've had fun.
Okay. Thank you.
And now the time for the fun to stop. Dip it down and work.
All right.
The Goody Mob's new album. You got to get it. Age Against the Machine. It's in stores now.
Yes.
Also, CeeLo's new book, Everybody's Brother, is in stores now.
Thank you.
Learn the whole story of CeeLo and all the...
I'm even that asshole's brother.
That's right. Very generous of you. I tell you, never go to the phones.
Okay.
That's the name of your follow-up song.
That's
right. Anyway, thank you so much, CeeLo. Great having you.
So much.
Goody Mob, thank you so much. Great to see you guys. It was really a pleasure.
Yes.
Come back and see us again.
We'll do.
And we'll be back right after these words.
So, CeeLo.
Yes.
Throughout your interview, you sort of discussed your path from sort of a troublemaking youth into a musician, and an artist was born.
Yeah.
In your opinion, what makes Howard an artist in his own right?
Howard is an artist because of just pure energy and expression and honesty and assertion and observation and taking it, and it's hot in his hands and taking it and shaping it and forming it and making it fundamental. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what he does and what he says does to take the shape of an art form, ultimately. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because of the focus you mentioned during the interview that it takes to go from something that you like as a hobby into something that people can get. You described it as nourishment.
Yeah.
Listening to Howard Stern's is almost like a...
Most certainly. I mean, we all live vicariously through individuals and mediums like a Howard Stern. That should really be a job description and a formal entitlement. You know what I'm saying? A medium. A means to see yourself a little clearer. You know what I mean? Because so many people just cannot find the words or lack the ability to express themselves.
Going back to what you guys discussed, in your youth in Atlanta, what would you say to someone your age who was in a difficult spot at, the age of 15, 16, going through what you went through?
Well, I mean, anybody that's taken their street sensibility as and considered it a skill, I would love to showcase the fact that you can be multi-dimensional. You can take something, a seed, that can grow into something beautiful. You know what I mean? But everything is up out of the dirt. That's where it begins. And And so anybody coming from where I'm coming from, I would love to be a poster boy possibility.
That just because you're labeled as one way, as a young person, you can become anything you want as long as you have that passion for it.
Most certainly, apply yourself, dedicate yourself, commit yourself, crime is for lazy people.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your story today, CeeLo.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
Doing the world's largest chicken dance.
The world's largest bad dance.
You'll know it if you see it.
Yeah, it's one of those things that when I hear the music, I go to the corner. It's something I want no involvement in, and people love to be. I don't know. People love to.
It's like a Macarena.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but what is he doing? You know what I mean? Like, what is that? Hey, you never told me, what's this thing you're doing, the world's largest chicken dance? What is that?
Isn't that silly?
Yeah, it seems beneath you.
I'm narrating a concert with the Cincinnati Symphony.
That sounds horrible,
and when they found out about that, that I'm coming to Cincinnati,
right?
It just so happens that at the same time of the run, they're celebrating their Oktoberfest. No. And they needed a grand marshal for it.
Okay.
And they asked, well, Brad does the booking, so they asked Brad whether I'll do it or not, the grand marshal.
What kind of booking agent is Brad that he's putting you into the world's largest chicken dance?
I know. And part of being a grand marshal is to do the chicken dance.
Do you know how to do it?
And it turns, it's simple.
Yeah. Right. Nice job.
And Cincinnati's Oktoberfest is the second largest Oktoberfest in the world.
Wow.
Number one is Munich.
Seems like, you know what? You were like, why are we doing this, Brad? And then, like, he convinced you by telling you that. Like, that's how you know so much. Am I pretty close on that?
You are.
Yeah, right.
It is silly. It is absolutely ridiculous.
Right.
So you have to do the chicken dance at what point?
They tell me it's on Saturday night.
I got to see that. Are they going to tape that?
It's late afternoon at 5 o'clock. I told them I won't do it if it's anywhere close to the symphony concert.
Oh, I see.
You'll have to cancel the chicken dance if it's near it. Let me see. How do you do it? Teach me how to do it.
You're good at it. I'll recommend you
can do it, Howard. If George can't make it, you can substitute for it.
George just taught me the chicken dance. How did you? Yeah, I can fill in for you, Rob.
Yes,
right.
you can.
Who taught you that? Like you're pretty good at it. Who taught you that?
It's simple. They sent a video, and I mean, you go like this and like this, and then you shake.
Did they have to teach you that, though? Because you didn't know what a chicken dance was.
I had no idea.
Right. So who taught you, Brad?
No. They sent a video of somebody doing it.
How much are they paying you for this?
Actually, I'm getting paid for the concert narration. This
and
is
that's
an
it?
add-on.
You're doing this for free.
Yeah.
Fred's really doing a good job.
He's doing a very good job.
By the way, from now on, Fred, start the show every day with chicken dance. Robin and I will do it. Very nice. I'm afraid when I do my chicken dance, my pee will fly everywhere.
And you remind me of my foot and my balance problem. I may need a substitute.
Right.
I may topple over.
Mr. George Takei, earlier you spoke with Howard about being the Grand Marshal, a chicken dance type of atmosphere. Benji.
Hey, man.
Would you like to be shown how to chicken dance properly? I'd like
I
to
would
see
love it.
how you would show someone.
Well, let me put this down.
Okay.
You know, this was an add-on. The main reason I'm going to Cincinnati is to be the narrator with the Cincinnati Symphony Orchestra. But when they found out that I was going to be in Cincinnati, they contacted us and asked me to be the Grand Marshal. And I thought, well, that's going to be easy. Just, get up on stage and say a few words. But then I discovered that an important part of being the Grand Marshal of the Oktoberfest in Cincinnati, or they pronounce it Cincinnati Oktoberfest, is doing the chicken dance. I said, what is that? They sent a video over, and it goes like, it's a polka rhythm, but it's, let's see.
I thought we were getting naked. Wait, start again. I really want to try again.
We need music.
Okay, da da na 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 da da na 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 dun 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 dun.
1, 2, 3, 4.
See, it's the count part. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, the hips. Hips have to go. Like the twist.
Oh.
Like the twist. But no.
Oh, just
the straight this, and then you go back to repeat the whole thing over and over again. Isn't that ridiculous?
I love it. No, I love it. It's fun. I like this part the best.
This part?
Yeah. Hey, when you were a little kid, did you ever do that with your shirt, your t-shirt?
What?
Like put your arms through it to make like wings and pretend you were a chicken?
Oh no!
You never did that?
No, I never did that.
Like
Sorry. We didn't have. Oh, really? That's great.
Yeah.
And it looks like you've got breasts too.
Yeah. Yeah.
A part of that should be.
Hi, my name is Emil Chin. I'm the owner of Park Avenue Safe Site. I'm on Howard today because he wanted to talk about my dating life. There was some stuff in the New York Post, and I wanted to just get my side of the story out.
Why come to Howard? Why is this a good outlet for your story?
Well, Howard's a good guy in the fact that he's very open and honest and candid, and I think I'm that way too. I used to actually listen to Howard all the way back in the 1980s when I was in high school.
So you go way back.
Yeah.
We'll see you in the studio, Doctor. Thanks for stopping by today. Great.
Thank you.
So our next guest is the doctor, and he's already fascinating because he's a small guy, and he's got his lab coat on.
I'm a member of a lot of Asian organizations.
He looks like we call Central Casting and send like a trophy.
Yeah, exactly.
A trophy guy who needs a date.
So if you get a girl that he likes, first date, he'll give you 100, second date 200, so on and so forth. If he marries the girl, he'll give you his $100,000 Ferrari.
Wow.
Now,
I'm going to start looking for a girl for him.
The requirements are pretty stringent. Very skinny, 27 to 35, white, Christian, type B personality, has to be an 8 or 9 on the attractive scale, no children, has to spend time outside the United States, has to live in a city of 1 million people or more.
We really thought it through.
Oh, dude, when you see if you really want to get into the whole contracts in here, it's insane.
There's a guy here, he's a very successful doctor. His name is Dr. Emil Chin. He's an eye surgeon. And we learned about this guy, invited him in because he's up to something really interesting. Guy's super successful. There he is. He's wearing his lab coat, which shows you he's successful. Doctor, you went to 3 Ivy League schools. I've been reading up on you. Very impressive background.
Oh, thanks, Howard.
You went to, let me see if I got this right. You went to Dartmouth, Columbia, and Harvard.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why I'm so old.
Show off is right. How old are you?
I'm 47.
You're 47, and you're an eye surgeon.
You just finished school? No.
Yeah, just recently.
Why not Yale? I mean, why did you miss that?
Because Yale's not Harvard.
Right. Do you have a very high IQ?
I was tested for Mensa. I got into Mensa. So somewhere over 150. They don't tell you the actual score.
So you do LASIK surgery. You do.
Well, I do like it's not LASIK. Okay, it's a non-cutting form. So anybody who's scared about LASIK or can't get it, like they were told they can't get it.
That would be me.
Yeah.
I'm scared of it.
No, but okay, I had LASIK myself. I was the first surgeon in New York City to get LASIK.
Right.
That's one of my claims to fame. And then you cut a flap, you lift it up, and the cutting part is the dangerous part.
Yeah.
We're now doing all laser, so it's like 10 times safer. We've proven statistically it's safer than wearing contacts.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
Because
you can come and watch a live procedure.
I don't want to watch anything. The eyes freak me out, man. Scares the hell out of me.
Our OR is on the sidewalk, okay, in 25th and Park. So whenever I operate, everybody on the sidewalk watches me, and I did that to show that I can't have a complication. Because if
you have a big glass window in your OR so people can watch from the street?
It's 4 glass, and one of the glasses is the window to the OR. We have
a lot of doctors don't want you watching them because if they screw up.
Look, I didn't want anyone watching when I was doing LASIK, okay? Because 1 in 1,000, you get a bad flap. If we're in New York City glass window.
Right.
You know what's going to happen, Howard.
Yeah,
doctors handing, lawyers hand out business cards.
Right.
I don't want that.
No.
But now I can do that.
So, Dr. Chen, you are doing something very unusual, and I read about you, and I wanted Robin and everyone to hear about this. You are trying to find a wife.
Yeah.
Okay. And you have very specific...
You can't find a wife?
Well, Howard's alluding to the fact that my specs might be too specific.
Yeah, your specs are specific. Let me tell you, Dr. Chin really is one of these guys. I know people like you who sort of, they know exactly what they want. All right? Whether you
Well, he thinks he does.
Yes. Dr. Chin's requirements for a woman.
Well, not a woman, like my wife.
Yes, your wife, not just any woman,
like
a
other
wife.
people are allowed to not be like that.
Right. Here we go.
But your wife.
You want a very skinny woman.
I'm only 125, actually.
Right. You're a slight kind of guy.
Yeah.
How
so
tall
you want a woman that's not bigger than you.
Right. How tall are you?
5'6".
You're 5'6", and you're a nice looking guy. It's not like you're some sort of a loser.
Thanks. Yeah.
Right, George. He's a nice. He's an attractive man. You want a woman who's very skinny, dress size 0 to 2.
That's really because it's hard to define skinny.
Right. Age 27 to 35.
Childbearing age.
Right. You want kids.
You want children.
If I didn't want kids, I don't. In all honesty, Howard, I might not get married.
Okay.
You know.
You want a white woman.
I was born in a town that's, I was the only Asian family. We were the only Asian family. So I think in an early, imprinting?
Yes.
Imprinting is when you have a little family of ducks, you take away the mom, you put a cat there, and the ducks still follow the mom.
Yes.
That happens when you're like 0 to 6 or something like that. So I think I imprinted in childhood. The only Asian women I ever hung out or actually met or anything like that, those are my sisters, and I think you're not really supposed to want to have sex with your sisters.
Right.
So if I see an Asian...
I've always subscribed to that. Yeah.
So you got it right, Doctor.
All right.
But if I see an Asian woman, I'll be like, oh, she's totally hot objectively, but I don't want to be physical with her.
Right. Okay, so you want a white woman.
Yeah.
You want a Christian.
No, that's not actually a requirement.
Oh, really? Because I was saying, like, what if what if Bar Raffaelli hears that's the Jewish supermodel?
No, that's actually not on my list.
All right, and you want to graduate...
My aunt's a nun.
Right.
So I figured that'll get me into heaven. I don't have to do anything else.
And you want a graduate of an Ivy League school?
No, actually, that's the Post said that, and we made them do a retraction. I said specifically I don't care what school they graduate from, but they need a college degree.
You want a type B personality, not type A. I understand what you're saying. Sometimes type A can be a little aggressive at home and push you and push you and push you.
Well, because I'm a type A.
Right.
So
you don't need that.
You don't want butting heads.
Okay. You want also... her to be an 8 or a 9 on the attractiveness scale out of 10.
See, that's also wrong. Okay, so I actually put.
Yeah, you want a 10 if you're going to go to this show.
No, actually, if you look at my if you look at my original list, I said not a 9 or a 10 because I've dated women who are like very attractive.
Right.
There's a lot of baggage that comes with those extra points.
Yes,
so,
true.
8 and down.
You're looking for a woman.
Nice. 8's a good number.
You're looking for a woman with no children. You want to start your own family. Right. You're not looking for somebody else's situation.
Although that's not a hard requirement. In other words, if I really love a person and she has a kid, it's not disqualifying.
She must have spent
one child you might handle.
She must have spent time outside the United States.
I've been to 60 countries. Okay,
right.
So I think if a girl's idea
what's unworldly?
If a girl's idea of I've traveled abroad is I went to Cancun for spring break, that's not going to work.
Right. You want someone who is really cultured.
Yeah.
She must have lived in a city of more than 1 million people. Why is that important to you?
Okay, the reason this list got out there is that's a cut and paste from matchmaking services I was using.
I see.
And one of the matchmaking services sometimes have people from abroad. I can't take a little
a girl from a little town in Ukraine.
Right.
She's really great in other ways. You bring her to New York, she's going to get hit by a bus in 2 seconds.
Hit by a bus, and also her lack of sophistication. It's just not going to work. Okay.
It could be a proverbial bus.
And must like pets because you want to have a dog the rest of your life.
I love dogs. I brought a picture of my dog. He's in a photo shoot that's on the stands now for Valentino.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, so this is in another magazine.
Oh,
so
beautiful dog.
Yeah.
Beautiful dog.
We've raised $1,000 because instead of asking for a fee, we asked for a donation to ASPCA.
That is an Afghan hound.
This is Borzoi. He's related to Afghan.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Very slim. Yeah, very slim. Slender.
Yeah, I like my dog
Just like the woman who's looking.
So now here's the interesting twist. Not only are you looking for this specific kind of woman, but you are saying to anyone out there who is listening, if you find me the woman I marry, or are you saying, if you find me a date with a woman who fits these specifications? Which are you saying?
Okay, the thing that's in the post is for a date, okay?
Right.
So I have
For a date.
Yeah.
Dr. Chin is offering money and free cosmetic surgery to anyone who can find him a wife. Now, here's how the payout works. First date, you'll pay that person $100.
The person finding the date.
That's right. Finder's fee, $100.
Yeah.
If there is a second date.
Or Latisse, I think.
Okay. If there is a second date, Robin, $200 or free eyelash enhancer. All right?
Oh.
Why do you laugh at that, George?
Well, it's so commercial.
Yeah.
I mean, you could meet someone at a party, or you could meet someone...
Well, Dr. Chin's going to address that in a minute.
Oh, all right.
Dr. Chin is setting himself up for failure, George.
No, but look, there are other... it's not like I don't do normal ways of meeting. You see what I'm saying?
You're just saying, hey, you're putting it out there. If your soulmate is there, maybe this is a quick way to find them.
It's a function of... I went to business school, and people are trying to set me up because I was one of the older people in business school because they did it after medical school, okay?
Why would you even bother going to business school after medical school? I mean...
I have a couple patents I'm trying to bring to product.
Okay.
So it's about raising capital. Anyway, the people there were like, look, we know you're trying to look for someone. I'll try to do it. I'll keep it in mind. But I got a lot of things going on. If you could incent me sometimes and monetize it, it'd be better. And that's what they teach you in business school. They're always trying to teach you to incent and monetize.